Everybody hated the book, right?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer/seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm a little sick to my stomach.
Oh,
We had a
here
lot
we
of weird
fucking go.
food.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you can turn it on for KFAF and you gotta crash it down for this show.
I mean, conservatively, me and Andy just crushed a bit. For
Greg,
KFAF.
just so you know, I'm ready to go, dude.
That's right, my Hispanic heartthrob, Andy Cortez.
Yeah, no problem.
Choo-choo.
You're wearing the blue one, too. The blue hoodie. I like this one.
Well, it's warmer than it usually is. Like, I normally wear, like, the hoodie with a heavier jacket on top
Sure,
of it.
yeah.
But it's like, what's going on with the weather today? It's been fucking 40
We're hitting our
degrees.
summer, man. We're hitting our summer finally.
Indian summer.
Yeah. Over there. Forbes. 30 under 30. Like I was gonna say the Pier one.
Yeah.
It's fucking Tim. It's Tim.
me.
Tim's
Y'all
here.
are-
Tim Gettys. You know what I mean? Why do we need the pomp? If you're just joining us because you didn't watch the pre-show, which you can get on patreon.com/kindoffunny, where you can watch us record the show live. Maybe you're watching on YouTube later. Maybe you're listening on podcast services later. I don't want to get you too excited. We are 611 people away
Holy
from
crap,
being
this is speeding
in the
up.
front of the line for the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Buy tickets for Cool Greg. And now everybody.
How is this going to work? So you just pick whatever weekend they give you the first, because they're going to give you like a range of weekends.
They give me, they say in 15 minutes I can buy up to 9 tickets. We have a 9-person list right now if we do it on the weekend post here.
This is like waiting in line for Marufuku ramen on the Yelp.
But what
app.
I'm saying is, what
Gia
weekend
woke up on
are we
Sunday.
allowed to say what weekend Poe's going to be here? Because if
Yeah.
it's a weekend in the next couple months,
Right now,
you're not getting.
no. Well, I
tickets
mean
to
the November
that. Okay,
13th.
you might be able to get November.
but that's
tickets.
going to still be within the first month of the show being live, because it doesn't start till late October.
Oh shit! Yeah, you ain't get tickets to like.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna
2020.
play it as live. You know what I mean? Barrett's buying a
it ends
ticket
in
for
May.
his girlfriend or his girlfriend once we get there. That's what he said.
Go ahead, Tim.
In case he has a new girlfriend.
Woke up Sunday
Future
morning.
proofing.
I was like, let's get fucking Marufuku. She's like, let's fucking go. I'm like, just check if we can get on the wait list. Wait list closed for the day. It was like, no, 11 a.m.
You can't do that. No. You can't quit there. It will open up eventually. It's not closed for the day by any means. It'll close once they've sort of reached
Pockets of
capacity.
closure?
Yeah. So like,
Okay, good to know.
So Marufuku reopens at 5 p.m. and they're open until 9 or so. And sometimes if you get on right at 5, like when they're open, it'll say waitlist is closed. It'll sort of open up around
Okay.
6:30, but don't expect to get in until like 9 or 9:30.
Good. Good to know. Next time. There's always a tomorrow.
Great.
It's
There
a
is
quote
always
from
a tomorrow.
DDR. Dance
Mark.
Dance Revolution. There's always a tomorrow.
I would have assumed that was a James
Annie.
Bond
tomato?
movie.
Annie.
What are they, Italian?
007 movie.
There's always a tomato.
Tomorrow. Forget about it.
You're turning it around. You're turning around that rock in your stomach.
Crushed it.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny podcast. Each and every week, 4 best friends gather on this table, each bringing whatever they want to talk about to you, such as being number 508 in line. It's happening.
Wow, it's really
Nobody panic. If you like that, go to patreon.com/kindoffunny, where you can watch us record the shows live. You can be a part of them. You can get them ad-free pre and post shows as well. If you have no bucks to toss our way, don't worry about it. Each and every Friday, the show posts on youtube.com/kindoffunny and podcast services around the globe. Housekeeping for you. Guess what, Kansas City? We're coming to rock your fucking faces off.
God, yeah, we are.
March 30th, Saturday. It's coming up very quickly. We will be there partying at the Flying Saucer at night. There's no cover. You can come right in. You can buy your own beer, though. If you want to go the extra mile, though, and not just go to the meetup, we are doing a bunch of Planet Comic-Con panels. Tim
Yes.
is hosting a panel with the Rangers, the Power
original
Rangers.
the original
Red
Red
Ranger.
Ranger and the second original Black Ranger.
That's
which is
awesome.
like
From the movie.
but the Black Ranger from the movie.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
thing.
Meanwhile, Nick's doing Henry Winkler. Well, not doing him. He's doing like an interview panel with him. See how it goes. And I'm doing a panel with Mick Foley, and then I'm doing a separate panel with Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, and Dean Cain. That's right.
And
The Superman
then
panel.
we're all doing a panel.
The Kind of Funny
Including
panel.
Andy.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, neat.
Bring him back home, guys.
Oh, wow. All right. All right. And then remember, New York, we're with you the weekend after next. Always go. 421 right now?
421.
We're almost there.
421.
Always go to kindoffunny.com/events so you can keep up with the Kind of Funny World Tour as we roll throughout this continent and then over to London.
I'm kind of bummed about New York today. I found something out. You guys are all hopped up on these Harry Potter tickets that I can
Are we
care less
hopped
about.
up on them? Okay, you know what? You come in
but
here and talk about shit I don't
there's
give a
this-
shit about every
the
day.
Menage show, right?
There
Patriot
it is,
Act.
there
I'm
it
like,
is.
oh, they record in New York. I was like, I want to fucking go to the show. They're just skipping out on April. They shoot every
not
week.
fair.
And
It's
then
not fair.
April, they're just like, nah.
Really? Wow.
It's rude.
On
Bummer,
vacation,
man.
maybe?
I want to see those screens in real life, man.
Yeah.
I want to be there. I want to stand.
Well, I want to thank our Patreon producers, Patrick Higgins, Ty Moore, Kieran O'Donnell, Gabe C., Sam Davis, Mike McLaughlin, Mark Freeman, and Mohammed all took care of us this month over on patreon.com/kindafunny.
Fuck you.
Hard to believe Bert Meg did not return for another one. And today we're brought to you by
Another
Quip, but I'll tell you about that later. For now, it's time to get on with this show. 361, guys. We're
Has
almost there.
Bert Meg reached out after all this? Really?
He's got to like it, right? Because everybody likes
imagine.
hair in their name. You know?
Sure, yeah.
We said Mark Freeman's name wrong for a while. He didn't like that.
Everyone likes hearing their name.
Yeah.
Do people like hearing their name being laughed at?
I mean, by their best friends, yeah. Because again, I clarified. It wasn't anything funny about the name. Bert Meg isn't a funny name, especially just when you're going down the list of names and that pops in there right before pizza time or
just
whatever.
one syllable, one
Bert
syllable.
Meg.
Yeah.
Bert Meg. It almost sounds like a made up one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like look over there. What do you see? A béarnaise sauce. Bert. What do you look over there?
Sure.
I'm Megalodon. Meg. You know how it is. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, it's a megalodon.
Did you watch that movie, The Meg?
No.
I did. I watched it at a drive-in theater with John.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you watched it on a plane because I've seen it on the planes.
No.
I can't believe they named that movie The Meg. Like, I feel like that movie
Bad.
was not going to do well regardless, but like...
Did it not do
I
well?
feel like they
I mean,
kinda
don't get me
shot
wrong. I don't think
themselves in the foot.
I don't think it did like well in terms of like.
I don't know. I'd be willing to bet it did not do
Who's at control?
that well.
Can you look up The Meg and tell me how it did? I'd love to click off this thing, but I'm at 294 right now for Cursed Child.
Oh my
You said
God.
Cursed. Is it the Cursed Child?
Cursed.
Oh, I don't like that. It says Cursed.
It's a
How do I know the
megalodon.
difference between Cursed and Cursed?
It depends on what country you're in.
Ooh, I'm sorry. What was it?
UK.
If you're in the UK, it's cursed. That's
Box
it.
like
office.
adding-
Do
five-
they ever say Cursed?
They said that kid is cursed.
What do you guys want?
Oh.
It hit 530 million. It costs like 180 million.
No,
to
so
make.
that's a big success.
Have you guys seen the Meg?
Yeah, we were just talking about this.
Great.
No, but it's a movie. No, it's a movie, all right.
Great movie. It's a megalodon.
It was
my
yeah.
God.
Jen and I were back in Chicago,
You
and
don't
we
know
wanted to
me.
get away from everybody, so we went to a drive-in to see it for the first time ever. And I took my mom's car, her new car, or whatever, new car to me.
What she got? She
No,
got
it's
one
some
Ford?
it's some kind of like SUV thing.
Jeep American.
But we got there and could not for the life of me figure out how to turn on the car and have it like with the air on, but not have the lights
Engine
on.
be going. Oh.
So every time I tripped, like it was like 1,000,000 degrees. There's mosquitoes everywhere, and so I'd be like, you're trying to turn it, roll, and then you turn it on, and all the lights go everywhere. It turned out you had your parking brake on. I got home and was reading the manual. I was like, motherfucker. You know what I mean? We were just melting there eating fucking hot dogs.
Maybe go to a real movie theater next time.
Well, it was something different. It was something outside of the ordinary. You know,
What did we learn from this?
don't fucking do anything outside
stray.
the ordinary.
Yeah,
Do the
exactly.
exact
Yeah.
same thing
They
you
fucking
always
knocked
do.
it out of the park with those beautiful reclining seats, air conditioning,
Oh, at the Dolby.
popcorn. Man, I went to see Captain Marvel this weekend, and I walked up, and literally, they're making the brand new popcorn, like hot, fresh popcorn. It's like literally as I looked down, I was like, oh, there's no popcorn, and I swear to God, timing was perfect. Look up, it starts overflowing in the thing, pop, 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 pop. And this one guy was like, hey, can I get some of that fresh popcorn? And the woman behind was like, so many people are coming here to see this movie. It's all fresh popcorn, honey. And she said it just like that, and I was like,
Did she say it like was her like her hat crooked and like all this sweat and like dirt on her? Like it sounds like she's just working nonstop.
Oh, no.
I've been working a 23-hour shift.
I pictured it like a lady at a mom and pop diner. Like, honey, it's all fresh. popcorn."
okay.
Yeah, that's what I kind of.
Pardon our progress.
I
We
felt-
went to see Captain Marvel, and there's always the question of, is Gia going to get a fucking snack? Spoilers, she
always is, yeah.
This is the one time she was like, you know what?
No
I'm
snacks
not
for
gonna
me.
get popcorn. I'm just not going to do it. It's totally fine. And she's standing there. Some guy just walks up to her and was like, hey, I bought too much popcorn. Do you want some popcorn? And she was like,
Hell
she
yeah.
just got free popcorn.
I wouldn't trust
Wait,
that
yeah, I
popcorn.
know. Where was this
That guy
exchange
came on that
happening?
He
popcorn.
came right from the...
Oh, God.
That guy
He clearly just came from the thing and had two things of popcorn.
was the popcorn like moist? Did he fucking blow a load on it? 'Cause-
Jesus.
Yeah.
We're all
The butter
thinking it, but
load.
you fucking went right there.
I'm just saying, if people don't accept free popcorn, don't accept free candy, and never get into the back of a
You don't know
stranger's
how
thing.
much-
Greg, time, it's my turn.
It's your turn,
We are
Greg.
being directed to the website. Everybody, don't panic.
Man, I wish we could see this.
I felt really.
Skycam.
I wish we could see this.
I felt really.
Credit card information.
I
That's
felt
fair.
bad for
Don't- maybe
people
not
who have like
Skycam.
that super special AMC pass thing because they
Movie
were.
stubs.
Normal people.
Stubs.
Well, I was. Everybody in the non-special AMC line was getting called up first, and you could tell people in the
It's
AMC.
strategy.
The fucking best, dude.
You need to make the call. You need to know what to do.
Right, but there was like 7 people in the AMC line and like one
nervous
person
right now?
and me, and they called both of us, and the people in the AMC line were like, "What the
now,
fuck is going
if
on?"
memory serves me correctly, Greg, you don't like Harry Potter that much.
Oh, I like Harry Potter.
You like it enough to sit in a 4-hour?
I do. I don't like
Theatrical
Harry
play?
Potter enough to watch all the movies again. I enjoyed watching the movies the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy Harry's story, you know, a young magic man.
Yeah. Just
So,
like
yeah,
just like
I'm down.
John, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's a young
exactly.
rocket man.
And so that was the thing I was talking about, right? Oh my
God.
Premium tickets for $279 to $289.
Jesus Christ.
Price A plus occur and refreshment package. Price A just alone. Price B.
I feel like
Price
you just want to go
C.
want price E.
No, I'm thinking price C.
How close are you,
right?
Andy, to
40
getting
probably.
AMC?
Yeah, that sounds 140 is
Not
fine,
close.
right?
What does price C get you?
I don't know. It's per seat
It's
per part.
cheaper.
No,
I don't go enough.
Per seat
It's
per
cheaper
part.
than what you did.
240.
So it's 240 per seat
Yeah.
per part because it's 2 parts. So what are you gonna get? You gonna go?
I think let's look at price C and see available
Per seat
shows.
per part?
I mean, look. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. If
it's
you buy,
two different plays.
yeah,
Are
it's
you serious?
literally 2 nights.
It's
sometimes.
2-hour play, 2-hour play.
If you want to do it in two, they
I did it in
recommend
one day.
doing it in the same day.
Don't do it in the same day.
Why not?
Do it in the same
You're
day.
Nick. You're an
so
old fogey.
much.
These are the guys that talk shit about Lord of the Rings, dude. These guys.
It's a play.
These guys.
It's totally
Spending
different.
$150 to watch a 4-hour thing on stage,
It's theater.
dude.
It makes me educated.
These guys.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If they were like, hey, we're going to redo the Desolation of Smaug on fucking stage
loser.
for 4 hours, wouldn't you go see that?
No, those movies weren't good.
But they sing sometimes. What if they were gonna do Lord of the Rings 3, Viggo Mortensen's character story? I forget his name. What was his name?
Aragorn?
Aragorn's tale. And it was
Aragorn.
3 hours of Lord of the Rings. We're gonna walk and find some rings.
I don't know what point you're trying to make here.
Where are we getting here?
Wouldn't you go see a Lord of the Rings live stage play if it was like dope as fuck? And like a continuation of the story.
If it was dope as fuck, yeah.
Like, what if it was, hey, spoilers for Lord of the Rings, you haven't seen it. What if it was like a 3-hour long play where they go to wherever they go at the end of Lord of the Rings, where it's like, I'm going with the elves to the Elf Island.
All right.
Don't you want to see the Elf Island?
Now, here's the thing.
Oh,
Everybody
very, very
considers Harry Potter a Christmas franchise. We're into December 2019.
Yeah.
We could, it looks like, do it on the 14th, back-to-back shows.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that would be the day after the Christmas party. As we know, I usually vomit to death that
We
day.
can move the Christmas party.
I don't have to.
We'll not do it.
We can do it
We'll
on the
not do it.
21st. Joe, when are you going to go do anything? Oh, maybe Jen wants to go do
Man,
something.
I'm starting to feel sweaty from all that
14th
food, Nick.
sounds pretty good.
14th is a smart idea because you
Okay.
guys might have to travel.
How much is it?
I'm with
We're
Tim.
working on all that.
Christmas party in the office, pizza. That's it. Hell yeah.
You're not buying crazy.
Right now, we're looking at 139 tickets.
I'm in.
But that's a piece. So if you're doing 2 shows,
I
260.
said I'm in. 560. Whoa.
He immediately
that's not what I
starts. He
said.
immediately starts.
Oh, no,
complaining
for
about
you it would be. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm in. 560.
Oh my
That's just inappropriate.
That's a lot of money.
Oh my God.
When you see it spelled out, do you want to spend $2,500 on
$2,700. There's a $193
Right now,
fee.
yeah,
For 9 people, though.
right now I'm doing that like that GIF or the meme of the guy like with the 2 red buttons with the giant sweat. Do I really click this right now? I'm in, guys. Are we in?
I'm in.
$2,750.
And we're gonna be roast seeing it up.
It's only $300 a person.
Oh, we're in
Which
a
sounds
balcony.
like a lot. Because it is. A lot.
That's how much this bullshit costs, though.
But I
How
like
much
the
does
theater.
this
I
cost?
never go to the theater. I'm
It's
doing
fun.
it.
It's worth
December
it.
14th, right?
Oh, hold on. I fucked up. We only have 8
December
people.
14th.
You know where I want to be going? In LA, they're doing the Metal Gear Solid Symphony. Yeah.
You just fucked
The
up.
Zelda
I
one
know.
that I saw here was
With
great.
John
Just
at
fucked
work.
up. Because
Oh,
the
yeah.
next
Does all of
showing,
it.
February 28th.
I don't give a shit when I see
If
it.
they come to SF, let's go.
I'm down.
I'm in.
Honestly, December is perfect because that's when not a lot of shit's happening.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Well, now everything's just pinwheeling. I just forgot that it wasn't going to work for Poe. I should have just bought 9 tickets. Why did I buy all 9?
Fuck Poe. Well, if you have 9 tickets, someone will go.
Wait, you
can
should
find
have
a
said that.
ninth
Why?
person.
It's too late now. Now I'm just pinwheel of death.
You could have gotten Andrew Renee or someone to go.
Oh, that's a good point. But then she probably wants to bring John Drake.
No, John Drake does not want to go to a fucking 4-hour Harry Potter
John
play.
Drake either hates or loves fun.
You fucked up so bad. Oh no. Okay, we got it. We
No,
got
it's
it.
still doing it.
No, we got
it's
it.
still just pinwheels
It's
of death.
bringing up tickets. It had to figure it out.
Oh my god.
It's gonna crash.
You just
on me.
made someone's day because someone was like, I really want to go on the 14th. And
Yeah.
then it was available all of a sudden.
Fuck. I fucking hate making people's days. You know what I mean?
I do, man.
And then it really is just
I've been doing
pinwheeling
that
forever.
for 29 years.
So, Andy, you're going to tell me right now, I say to you,
There we go.
I say to you, Andy Cortez.
Let's get right back into it.
I say 3-hour play, 2 parts.
It's a 4-hour play. It's
they got
2 2-hour plays.
But let me tell you, I'm pitching you on the Lord of the Rings play here.
Oh, okay.
With the original cast of the movies.
Oh, okay.
Because
They're
fucking
really old, but
mini guy, what's his name? Elijah Wood, not doing anything.
Mini guy.
Not doing anything. Ian McKellen, deathbed. They wheel him out on his deathbed. He's like,
it's gonna be real sad when Ian McKellen dies. Man.
No, I'm not. I'll be sad.
No, it will
for
be
half
sad.
a day.
Magneto.
I'll be like, oh, he was so great, and then I won't think about it ever again.
Why?
But you don't think about anything ever again.
Great point.
Just telling you the truth here. I'm just telling you the truth. Just calling it like I see it.
Oh my god.
All right, looks like we fixed it. It looks like it's back to it. We're still in the C row. Okay.
All right. For audio listeners, we are still in the process of buying tickets to Harry Potter.
Oh, it's cheaper.
Well, yeah.
Because you have one
$300
fewer
cheaper.
ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's $300 cheaper.
Okay. So they were purchasing now.
What? Well, like
Saturday.
how? Why would a service fee be $172? What
That's
is
how they make their money.
9 tickets.
like
The only way to buy it.
as if they're but as if they're using the internet like by the megabyte or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
It's
Convenience
like hotels.
fees.
It's like when you go to a hotel and they're like, oh, the room rate's $125 and your bill is like $300 a night, the room rate.
Oh.
And you're like, why is it California state fee, cleaning fee, towel fee.
My brother took
fee
my
for it not being quiet enough for you to actually be able to sleep fee.
My brother took my nephew to a monster truck thing, sort of thing. He was gonna take my nephew and my nieces and like his other sort of nephews from his wife's side, and the tickets were like I think $15 per person. And the Hot Wheels convenience fee was like $30 per person. It was
Hot Wheels convenience fee?
So at the end of the day, it was he just took my nephew because it was so fucking expensive. It was like
I'm fine.
it was like $30, and they're
Nick almost just died.
Oh,
here.
really?
He birthed something. He birthed something.
Anyway.
I smelled it.
Oh my god.
The food is.
That's how we were in the car when we ate all the chicken
Cool,
nuggets.
Can I get some Tums?
Do we have some Tums? I'll take some Tums too.
Some Tums.
Anyway, it was $30 for he and my nephew, and it was like $80 for the convenience fees or something.
Cool, Greg, we
like
did
that.
it.
Go.
Tickets
Yeah.
purchased,
No, it's
buddy. We got it. We're all set.
Cool G, we're in.
Now, Cool G, have you read this yet?
Get him on the mic.
God. So you don't know what happens in The Cursed Child.
No, or even in the last book, man. I'm supposed to read the last book before I go watch this.
You better read the last book before you watch this.
Yeah, no, I'm scared
It's
that I
gonna
made
blow your
that
fucking-
promise.
You
but
got
I'm
to. You
fine
have
with it.
until December. Looks like it'll probably be the day after the Christmas party if
Cool
that
Greg
works
could read a
out.
Harry
That's a
Potter
page
book
a
every
night.
Once I
fucking
open
night.
it, I'll smack it out. I
Yeah.
just don't know if I'm ready for it.
I understand.
I do want to ask what's underneath the shirt, but I also don't want to know. I want you to tell us on your time.
It's funny you ask what's underneath the shirt.
Oh God, this is
Cool
our
Greg's just
great
holding
thing.
what looks like.
Can you show people how you're holding the shirt? Come on, camera.
Come on, you can just get behind
You
me.
look like
with
a,
it. Go
a
behind
square
me.
child. You're holding a small square child.
Now,
Greg
If you
knows what
ordered more of
this
those
is. I
stupid
hate this.
play fucking toy things, I swear to God.
for the record, I never ordered them. All right, they were just sent to me.
For the record, when you DM someone and say, please send them to me, that constitutes an order.
all right, I digress.
Fair.
I don't know if you know this. I got some Playmobil toys recently,
I do remember.
and a lot of the comments were super positive. Hey, awesome.
Yeah. Say it with a straight face next time.
You do you. Greg.
Great job, Greg. We're glad to see you, do this. That's amazing. But there were a lot of others of, Greg, you have this power to get things.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever use it to the benefit of anyone else at the table? And I said, that's a great point.
If
and
I was talking shit and you got me something cool, I will feel kind of bad.
well then, the PR person who had set up the Playmobil deal hit me up and said, does anyone there like blank?
Yeah.
And I said, I can tell you right now that Tim does like blank.
Oh, it's
and they
Tim,
said,
so
we have
go
a
fuck
special
yourself.
surprise for Tim then.
Okay.
It's
Cool,
Spyro.
Greg?
It's fucking Spyro.
Don't you love Tony Hawk, Tim?
I do love Tony Hawk.
I don't know what this weird, ugly box is, but it's got something Tony Hawk in it for you.
Because Tony Hawk is to me what Ghostbusters is to Greg.
He's in the box.
She was like, does anyone like Tony Hawk? And I'm like, yeah, Tim loved Tony Hawk games. She's
Yeah.
like, I've got something for him. So here you go.
I love
If
how
you're,
it's Tony Hawk
you're an
comes back
audio
into our
listener, it
lives.
looks like Tony Hawk got smooshed. If you had like a granola container, he got smooshed into it.
It looks.
Also,
He looks
Tim
like
is-
Casey Neistat.
He does look like Casey Neistat.
He also looks like
Minus
Cool Greg.
the-
Who's that? Is that
Weird
is that
lip.
Panic at the
He
Disco?
does, Kev. Yeah.
Casey Neistat's
Panic
that.
at the Disco.
It is Panic at the
That's a
Disco.
vlogger.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
I want to say something to you, Greg.
Yeah, I'm listening.
There,
Oh, here are the
thank
Tums.
you.
Good
There we
job,
go.
Cool Greg.
Thank God.
Thank
God,
you,
Greg.
Greg.
You know, I'm an internet celebrity now.
You are, yeah.
You know, I've grown into my own right. I host one of the best shows on the internet. A lot of people say it's the best show on the internet.
Yeah.
Super popular.
Or debatable. Which one are you talking about?
Johnny hosts Debatable.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
I will say this: not a lot of things surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
This box is so unnecessary.
I've been in the box underneath it's dope.
Tony Hawk box. Tony Hawk box board.
Was not prepared this morning.
Yeah.
When I got in,
Borders.
Job, please.
hung out for a second, answered some emails, transferred over some footage from one cooking with Greggy. Show
Sure.
looks great. Love it. Skycam worked
Why
out
is
great
it
on that.
attached so much?
Why? Hey, they want to take care of the thing they're sending you. Be nice.
Okay,
It's a Tony Hawk box borders.
What if they're like, we want safer borders? Like, oh my God.
No, Tony, no. There's been a lot of talk lately about it. Whoa, what the hell? Go to hashtag Tony Hawk borders before opening. Oh, interesting. Look, so if you open the top there, what it looks like you got is your own little skate rink. Open it up there. See, it's a little thing for you to
Why does
skate
Tony
on.
Hawk looks so much like Donald Trump? Someone else.
So you're gonna put it there in the center, and you can skate.
We have all these characters. Your favorite Tony Hawk characters: OG Tony, Tuxedo Tony, Totally Tony, and totally spelled wrong, and Tony McSqueeb. What is this?
Are you kidding me? Clearly, you're about to pop them out, right? And then look, there you go. There's look at.
Oh,
Do we have Skycam?
We do.
This looks fun.
Hit it.
Close the details.
Forward.
We're in the backyard. It's the 80s. We just invented fucking skating. We're in the backyard. It's the 80s.
We also got a whole lot more friends.
Oh my God.
This actually looks real fun.
Oh, look,
And
there's like a. Is there some kind of? Do you shoot him out?
Oh, it's a half pipe. Is
Here
that a half
I
pipe?
am, getting older all the time. And then next song. It
It reminds me of the 90s. You know what the 90s remind me of?
Side down.
Captain
Okay.
Marvel.
Oh.
Knocked all the 90s references out of the park.
Hey, this isn't an interview. That's tomorrow.
I want to talk about it though.
This is bizarre.
Don't you like? But it's Tony Hawk and the big board. What a weird thing.
We got to start.
What a weird thing.
We got to start doing a bit.
Oh, this is a. Oh, I get this. This is a fisheye lens when they record.
Oh fuck, you're right. Put it over your phone.
Yes.
Put it over your phone,
When
and
they,
you got.
when they record skateboarding videos, they're always in fisheye lens.
That was
God.
ultra wide.
It's like that I'm sorry video. You remember that?
No.
Girl put out the.
I do remember the one guy
Tim, stop filling
beating
the pool
up
up.
the
They
three
can't all
kids.
skate together like that. They're gonna have injured. They're gonna get injured.
They're gonna have injured.
This reminds me. What is that stupid thing Nintendo's doing
Only
with
the
boxes?
highest quality T-shirts from Gildan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, I want one of those. I like Gildan stuff.
Andy, you're in a Sum 41 video. So do something Sum 41.
Why is there so many shirts?
Ba-da-dum,
do that.
ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
There's so many shirts and so many bags.
So people fall.
Hey, Playmobil, we're gonna bill you for this. We just want you to know that we're billing you for this.
Now,
for
to be
sure.
clear, I don't think this is Playmobil. I think it's just the same PR person. And they were like, who
okay,
likes
PR
Tony Hawk?
person,
And I was
well.
like, Tim loves Tony Hawk and fisheye lenses.
So much, man.
Now,
That
here's the
fisheye
best
lens
part.
thing is dope.
Here's the best part of this, Tim. You can put all this in your closet and give it to your future children.
Oh, Mike Vallely. Remember that video? Mike Vallely beating up the three random kids. It's like he's a
these are
skater,
mad
Mike
at you,
Vallely, and three random people go up to him and he beats the shit out of all three of them.
remember that.
Yeah, it's one of those like
I
CKY
just remember-
videos.
It was I think the skate tape was called Sorry, and it started off with it was the girl, you know, the
Skate
brand
tape
girl.
is cool. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they were going, but they
Are you gonna vomit on this
digitally
episode?
Edited out the skateboards, so it looked like they were just flying.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look up "girl sorry."
These smell so bad.
skateboarding.
Okay.
I need one more of these fucking things.
You're going to die. Like, you're really going to die.
It's fine. It's just Andy likes
So this
to
is
feed
for
me
your
bad
phone.
food.
It's to prop up your phone.
Huh. And do what with it?
Can I have it?
Film
Record
things.
videos.
This is cool.
Why would I just not hold it with my hand?
Because you got two
I don't
hands.
know, dude.
And why won't they just
Yeah, right.
drop in?
That's it.
Oh, wow. There they go.
Dude, this is really helpful.
Should we watch? Is this a post-show content we should watch?
cool.
Right?
Forget about
Nah,
it.
it's not the one.
I'll find it.
Guys, I have an update on Blue Planet 2. I have an update on Blue Planet 2, guys.
let's
I'm
go
on
back
episode 7. And Kevin, there's this episode, and you'll appreciate this, because there's this episode where these crabs are It reminds you of when you see penguins going from rock to rock in the water, and they're scared of what's under the water, right? And it's usually a killer whale, right, Kevin?
Yeah.
There's a lot of analogs to what I'm about to tell you. These crabs are jumping from rock to rock. It's really cool the way they like leap from rock to rock. It's fucking interesting. And it's like, what are they hiding from? What are they running from, Kevin?
What are you afraid of?
Eels.
Oh, what?
Eels
Like in the water?
are jumping out of the water and snapping the
penguins?
crabs. No, the crabs.
Oh.
Like, it's just an analog. It's a smaller like version of that. But I couldn't believe it that I've never seen eels do something like that. Where I'm used to seeing them in the water, kind of like in Mario 64, you know, in the little caverns or whatever.
I know
But
what you're talking
then,
about.
but them jumping out of the water and grabbing crabs is
I don't
just
like
so.
that, man.
It just threw me off. I fucking hate eels, dude. Eels are so gross looking.
Tastes good though.
And
Water
they were
snakes.
the one of
They don't have a taste.
it did the thing, Kevin, where the one. You remember when the snakes all got that one
Oh my
bird
God,
or
yeah.
lizard?
No,
the
yeah,
lizard.
the lizard. Well, they didn't get him. He gets away.
This happened. Yeah, this happened with that. So the eel grabbed one of the crabs, and you're like, "Oh, the crab's done for." And the crab gets away, and it fucking ran away. Also, I saw another video on the internet of a zebra like fucking up a baby zebra.
What?
Why would he do
And
that?
apparently, the story is
Oh my
that
God,
like.
just like horses.
The story is that it was like a rival's son or something. I'm talking to you like a baby ass horse. You could find it up, Kevin. It was just viral going a little while ago. But it's fucking drowning this baby zebra in the water,
holding his
biting
head
its leg and shit. And it was really scary to watch. And eventually the baby zebra gets away, and this male zebra adult is like running after it, like trying to kill it. It's so scary,
There's
dude.
two. There's a clip. If you, I can show you guys. There's two clips that I saw recently. One going back to penguins, where it's two
Oh my
penguins
God.
standing next to each other, and one of them has had literally almost all of the skin sheared off its stomach by by something,
Jesus.
and it's still just standing there, fucking tough as shit.
Just
Well,
bleeding.
just
it
hanging
reminds
out.
me of Planet Earth 2, where the scene of the lizard running away from things. Right before that is like 30 minutes of penguins. And it's the most fucked up story of all time, where
Yeah.
it's these like it's the island of penguins, and there's like thousands of penguins, and you see them all just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And every day, the dad needs to go get food,
Yeah.
which essentially is just them jumping off of a mountain.
Yeah.
And it's like they're not smart about it. They just fucking fall and tumble and hit the rocks and shit. Then they have to go out, and all the animals are trying to
Contusions.
kill them.
Yeah.
Well, they just get a couple fish, get in their goddamn mouths, and then they need to climb the mountain again. Imagine a penguin climbing a mountain. I can't climb a mountain.
like God of War, dude.
I got hands. I got
Yeah.
fingers and shit.
You try to
These
climb a
little
mountain.
things are like,
One time in Hawaii and almost drowned.
I was fine.
Kevin,
my
can
penguin
you,
friend,
can you look at the
not so
video,
fun.
Kev? Can you look?
Oh.
Zebras. The zebras video.
No, yeah,
The
I
other
have it. I just
picture that I
don't.
saw that was fucking
Let's not
brutal
show things like this.
was
you know?
a polar
Jesus,
bear.
why is he doing this?
It's fucked up. I don't think this is worth.
The baby
showing.
zebra ends up getting away though, but it's still horrifying.
Why are they doing this though, Andy? What is
You
it?
want
What is
women-
why?
No, so
Out of
apparently,
his life.
He looks like
apparently,
he's just riding
apparently,
that
this
lake.
is the rival's like baby.
Spawn.
Do you
Yeah,
want me to
probably
show
so he doesn't
this
want
or
his
not?
blood.
No,
to
don't
keep
show it.
going.
It's fine. Everybody at home, imagine a fucking adult zebra killing a baby zebra really violently, and it's horrible. It's horrifying.
away.
I don't know why you're showing me this.
It gets away.
It's
You know
good
I
top
think of
control,
Portillo.
though.
You know
Good
I
top
think of
control.
Portillo.
Eventually, it runs
Is
away.
Portillo the one drowning the zebra?
Yes.
Hey,
No, wait, no, he's the one who's getting
Scary.
drunk.
I'm not gonna lie. Zebras look fucking cool. Their
They're cool
stripes
looking,
are
man.
so
Zebras
vivid right
look
now.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nobody's
No,
arguing
okay, but
that.
here's the thing: are they white on black or black on white?
They're black on
It's
white.
Black on white, yeah.
Yeah, you think
They're
so?
predominantly
I
white.
know. I'm sure.
I mean, like
Look
you
at their
just
ass.
switch, you just flip the alpha layer, you know?
You ever seen a black horse? Don't exist.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, no, I've seen plenty of
Do
black
they?
horses.
Oh, I haven't seen that far. Oh, it keeps going.
Are you? What do you mean you haven't seen that
No,
far? Does he
'cause
get away or not?
The video
That giraffe's just over there looking. It's like, bro, call the police or something.
Yeah, that the innocent
guys-
bystanders are the worst
Do
ones.
you guys follow Nature's Metal
The-
yet on Instagram?
Yeah.
You got to.
Nature
There's
is metal.
Kevin, go to.
Well, this one is
Instagram.
this was from Nature is Scary.
Oh, there's Instagram
And
account.
latest Kruger.
You can see the giraffe in the background, like just filming it with his phone.
Just
like, come
type
on,
in
dude. you
Nature
know?
is metal.
World star.
There it is
Step
right there.
in.
Yeah,
World
right
star.
there. Top one.
Step
Top
in.
one.
Just so we like, I was hit up by a best friend that was just like, please don't show these videos. They're really fucked up and
Well,
violent.
we don't have to
And
show
I
'em.
get it, so I'm not gonna show
No,
them.
no, show. But I just want to. I want to show the guys this. This one right here. Down one.
Down.
To the right. Look at how dope this picture is.
Oh, this we can show.
Oh my god!
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking like.
This is
That is a
this
bad
is a boss
fucking
encounter.
picture. Yeah, exactly.
This is a Dark Souls boss
Dude, this
encounter.
looks like some shit out of The Mist, but like where it's not that horrifying.
But like, who do you think won this? Who do you think won this encounter?
So this is what? This is a cheetah walking up on a giraffe in the fog.
Cheetah. Yeah,
He
walking
looks
up
like
on a
little
giraffe.
cheetah, though.
Yeah, the cheetah made the decision not to fuck it.
Probably.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
you
jaguar.
got out of
That's a
there.
jaguar.
Click it back
Come on,
off.
guys.
I want to show you guys one more. I think it's maybe that one.
The one that's got the thing of don't shit.
Yeah.
Go, let me see
That's
it.
the penguin one.
I'll see some fucking violent shit.
See photo. Click, please.
Jesus, what happened to him?
I have no idea.
No.
A seal probably attacked him.
It looks
Me.
like when you eat al pastor tacos.
And then
Don't
wait.
ruin Al Pastor tacos.
Click on the other. Click on this other one that you
Why?
can't see. Down one. That one. I think it's this one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did he? Is that?
So polar bears will, if they're like
their
bears,
young?
if they're hungry, will just eat
Survival
their
is
young.
paramount, is the caption.
Fuck this.
And it's
I
a
don't
polar
wanna-
bear holding the head of a cub
Kevin,
because it ate it.
Yeah.
don't close it.
Hard as nails.
Now go back to my Instagram that is soon to be verified.
Can we? I was just.
And then. Oh, yeah.
I was talking about eels, man.
There you go. And then click on my stories there.
It's a little eel story, dude.
I love it.
do that.
Look, this is the fisheye lens. Look how good it is. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
We're fun to watch.
This entire first part of the episode, maybe in a month, people will be like, "That was a good one." And the moment they're like, "What is this? What are they doing?" I missed topics.
No. Fun.
Now you were saying something.
Was I?
Before Andy cut you off by getting crazy and showing all these things and talking about planet Earth. What did I do to you this morning?
So, what I was going to say is, thank you for getting me back on this joke train. Is that I've seen it all at this point. I've partied with everyone.
We
at this
get it,
point.
Marvel.
I'm a moderately big deal on the internet at this point, right? So nothing shocks me. So imagine I walk in this morning, no one's here. You guys are doing the show, but no one's in the back room. I get down, get my laptop out, start copying footage over, yada yada. Tim comes in. Hey Tim, what's up? Oh, we're talking about Internet Explorer's dope show that we do Monday. Twitch.tv. It's kind of funny games. 11 a.m. I sent him some stuff. It was great. Hear someone walk in and go, "Hey guys," and I look up and I said, "Hey," to this nice blonde gentleman. Look back to my computer. Freak the fuck out when I realized who was in the studio.
Yeah.
Now you had mentioned this person was going to be here.
Sure, tweeted about it.
Tweeted about it. You told me I was in the production meeting. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I have not been starstruck in a while. But when Anthony Rapp walked in from Star Trek Discovery, I was like, and then I looked at Tim and I was like, gee, ha. And I'm like, keep it cool, dude. Keep it cool. You're a D-list internet celebrity.
Sure, yeah, totally.
This guy, don't let him know you're a fan. Because what
Yeah.
I tell
Never
you
let
when you
him see
met
you
Freddie
sweat.
Wong, don't let Freddie know you're a
don't
fan.
forget. It's
Meet him
almost
on
the
his
first thing
level.
I bowed to him.
You bowed to Freddie Wong? That's
Did you really?
Really cool.
Loser.
I never heard about that.
Oh, it was a bit in
Oh.
in an interview. But.
Anyway, that was one of those. That was one of those moments where I was like, "This is a weird life."
Did you talk to him? Did you say hi to
No,
him?
he's a very nice guy. I mean,
he's
he
amazing.
had to leave. He
Yeah.
had 2 smart waters, which I thought was like baller.
Cool. That's
Gotta stay
right.
hydrated.
I was like, dude,
If
good
you
for
only have one,
Extra
like
smart.
you're C-list, but if you have 2, you're like
He
B-A.
had 2, like not an Andy. It wasn't like a normal smart water. It was the plain bottle. The plain that Greg goes, "Give me a big smart water."
It's
and
the
I go,
bo-
"Which one do you want?" He goes, "The big, the screw off, the
yeah,
screw top
airplane.
smart water."
Yeah.
The airplane version of them. I think.
Those are great.
So you can stay hydrated for the entire flight to New York.
Yeah.
That's how big
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
It took me back a second.
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm such a big fan of Discovery.
Sure,
And
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
he's such a huge integral cast member on that. It was cool. How was he?
He was awesome. He was great on Games Daily. And he was great to actually hang out with. Like I got to hang out a real. So what happened is I went and did that Star Trek Discovery red carpet. Yeah. I saw somebody already posted this on the subreddit because I mentioned it on the show today. But if you've missed that clip, when I was doing it, all these people are coming around. I'm interviewing all the people. Nobody knows who the fuck I am, as they shouldn't. They're all Hollywood superstars. They're
bigwigs.
They are real celebrities, and they're just coming through, talking to me. And we've been going for a while, and Anthony came through. And I literally was like, all right, now I'm here with Anthony Rapp. And he just stopped me. He goes, "You're the video game guy."
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And like, yeah, he knew who I was because he's a legit gamer. Like, and his story is super fascinating because I didn't know. Like, he obviously was playing games as a kid, like so many of us, but had fallen off. And then in this weird twist of fate, he was telling me on Games Daily, he was at a art exhibition in SF. And there was an animated background, like a move, like moving painting or whatever.
Did the animated background say "Kind of Funny Prom"?
No, it ran on a PlayStation 3. And so it was his friend's thing. His friend gave it to him, and so he had a PlayStation 3. And like he was like, "Oh, cool! Now I have a PlayStation 3. I guess I should catch up on games." And fell into it that way, and started
cool.
playing like Dragon Age and all the BioWare stuff.
That's cool.
And now he has 69 platinums. Nice.
What? Oh, that's real.
But I mean, like that's like
Platinums?
Yes,
Holy
he's
shit.
like he's all in on trophies. That was the thing when I was like, "Oh, you know me?" And he's like, "I have the platinum in Bloodborne." I was like, "Holy shit!" So, anyways, we had that interchange during the thing. Afterwards, there was the after party, and I got to talk to him a bit more and explain that he should come on, even though he knew everything about us. And then, yeah, sure enough, he came in today, and he was just like, "So, how long have you been gone from IGN now? Oh, that's awesome." And like, what about this and what? And he knew everything. He's like, what many
That was
Patreon
cool.
tiers again? I was like, oh shit, fuck, dude.
That's really cool.
And then he came on.
was a
He was
really
awesome.
nice guy.
Yeah, he's great.
It was just one of those moments that I'm like, this is weird.
You handled it well. I didn't notice you were freaking out.
I wasn't like
You also
freaking
didn't
out.
say anything. I talked a lot.
I mean, you guys respects game. You guys are
Well-
on the same level. You're talking about games. I didn't want to put myself in there because I would start just randomly talking about Wargroove, and no one thinks that's cool.
People love
No, I
Wargroove.
love
That's
Wargroove.
cool.
But it was one of those things where like he came in and said hi, like we were talking. He was like asking a lot of questions.
Well,
like,
what
it
I
was-
wanted to say was, oh my god, congratulations on Discovery. It's such a great show. I'm a huge fan. Then
And
I was
you
like,
didn't.
I was
You
like,
just
that's not
didn't say
cool.
anything. And then he leaves the room, and then Nick just pops up over the monitor because our monitors are like back to back, so we can't.
It's like
see
you're
each
playing
other.
Battleship.
But yeah, he just goes and like pops up, and I just see Nick, and he does that eye thing he does.
That's how you know that Nick was starstruck because
Yeah.
he will talk your face off.
Oh, I've met people that very
You
well
talk to
respected people,
everybody.
very well respected people in the video game industry,
Yeah.
like visionaries.
Yeah.
that I have no idea who they are. I'll
When-
talk about yoga.
When
I
we
talk
go to
fucking
Target,
Tony Hawk about yoga. For
you
15
talk
minutes.
to random people.
I love talking to people. I love it. I like to let people have a chance to get to know me.
The ace.
That's
true.
what I like. Who's the ace?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you see that guy? He tweeted at us from a show floor and was like, "I'm playing Shoot
No,
the
it was
Thrill."
a guy cosplaying as him.
Was that how it was?
Yeah.
Man,
And
he's
then there
so
was
popular.
a sister or a girlfriend cosplaying as him too. That was really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Johnny Ace cosplay is taking off. And as much as I hate the real Johnny Ace, I like
I
cosplay.
can't wait to see all of
So
the cosplayers
RTX.
from RTX and from Comic
I'm sure
Con
RTX
and from
should have a lot.
E3, just
Arctic's still a little chance.
and from Wimbledon.
I bet you'll have 5 minimum.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5
RTX.
different?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you
Throughout
if not 5 different, then what would it be?
5 throughout the 3 days.
No, I mean John had a
5
lot of
person
looks.
has one body.
See, the problem is if we would have made this bet off air and never mentioned it, I think I would have won and it wouldn't have been 5. But now if we make the bet on it,
Yeah.
we're gonna have 50. And I'm not against that.
Remember
Oh
how
my
you told
God.
people and then
It's
you got a
also
trophy
easy.
for trending gamer? That's how it works.
I'm totally down to say we're all confirmed for RTX. What's RTX? I don't. Is it,
I'm sure
we're
we
not
are.
confirmed. We're confirmed. I don't know who.
okay,
But I'm sure
I'm 100% down. We can put a pin in it for right now. But once we figure out when the Kind of Funny panel is, we tell everybody on whatever Sunday, Saturday, whatever it's going to be. You have to cosplay as Johnny Ace.
No, that's not. It's not cool.
If we have a flash mob of Johnny Aces,
Oh, that is cool.
then fucking Bernie
That
Burns is
cool.
all like, "Why is no one in my line? What's happening?"
I'm having another child, and am I losing it? Am
Yeah,
I losing
exactly,
it? Will my
exactly.
child not know who I am?
Fucking him and Gus are over there talking about Pong. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do.
How long
The amount of
until-
times I heard Gus talk about Pong. You know?
How long do you think it's going to take until Gus gets sucked into Tron? Like the movie Tron Legacy, where we just lost him, but he's been in the system forever.
I mean, that kind of happened with VR. He's like the only one who cares about VR
It's
over there,
fucking
right?
crazy, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know. I'll say this
Fucking crazy.
to anyone. Here's what I'll say.
Lay it
Here's
out,
what I'll
lay it
say.
out.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there.
Let's hear it.
Please
Boom.
throw it out, Nick.
Spitballing.
I'll leave you to say what the prize is going to be for this, because you like to commit us to stuff. I don't want to commit a monetary prize.
A prize to
But what
anybody.
I'll say is this: you'll get for sure a retweet from me, both me and the Kind of Funny Vids account. And I'm locking eyes with Andy. Trust me on this one. You got to trust me on this one. Just agree. You'll retweet it as well.
Why am I trusting you though?
Just
Just fucking do it.
I
Fuck it.
would
KFAF.
Will you
have.
trust him? Will you trust him?
KFAF
Do you have a band? Or-
KFAF trust. Okay.
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 I don't know.
I will retweet you if you fucking go to, if you're in the UK and you go to Wimbledon or anywhere Wimbledon is happening as Johnny Ace.
Whoa.
That would be
Okay,
amazing.
that would be amazing.
You'll get retweeted. And you might, if you record a video, that's going on KFAF.
Because one thing I forgot, Greg, is that Johnny Ace is a tennis player.
some call him the Jesus of tennis.
That'll happen.
that.
That'll slip on by. It's, characters evolve and change. Sometimes they lose their roots.
It's hard to believe because you brought him back from Mario Kart, wasn't it?
No, it was
Mario
Hot
tennis.
Shots Tennis.
Hot Shots Tennis. Okay,
Yeah.
you're right. Well, that makes
That's what it
sense
was.
then.
I want to say I forgot the guy's name. I think it was Clint that did the cosplay
Eastwood.
of Johnny Ace. I appreciated his attention to detail of walking around with his phone playing
Shoot to Thrill.
the
Yeah.
entire time. So at RTX, when we have the 50 Johnny Aces, you also need
Flash
to
mob.
have Shoot to Thrill just playing constantly because it's gonna confuse everybody.
What if we do it where what we do is what's the biggest Rooster Teeth podcast?
The Rooster Teeth
RT.
podcast.
When they do that live,
Or
we
off
just
topic.
have all the Johnny Aces invade playing Shoot Thrill, right? And Barb's up there being like, "I'm gonna tell a funny pun, ha ha," and then it's just Shoot Thrill's playing, and then you look around and it's 400 Johnny Aces, right? And they are biting people.
Wait, here's
But
the
they have to
thing,
get everyone's name wrong, right? If you see Bernie, call him Ernie. You gotta call him Ernie. Hey, Ernie.
Or
Hey,
Bert.
Russ.
I actually
convince-
really like this idea because the invasion
Wait,
of a
the
panel, going too far.
Okay,
because
sorry. That's what I do.
That.
That's what
They
I
don't
do.
want to do those panels
it's
anymore. We'll be
security-
saving
it's
them.
security shit. It's
We've
like
been saving
people
them
coming in, like the panels are all locked off and all that.
It's like
We're
swordfish.
not gonna get
you
kicked
need to
out.
get in, and then at a certain time,
It'll be too
Take off the
obvious.
trench
It'll be
coats.
too obvious.
What do you mean? It'll be too
Everyone's
obvious?
got trench
Everybody's in a
coats.
trench coat. Too obvious. Everybody dressed like Johnny Ace. Too
No.
obvious.
Just don't be together. It'll be one of those moments where it's like everybody's there, and then it's like at 11:45, everyone stand up and play shoot to thrill on their phone. So it's like you're just doing a panel, and then there's 50 people scattered throughout the giant fucking room. Just stand up and fucking thing.
Take it
You
one
see what I'm
better.
saying?
Take it
I
one
do.
better.
I
You
do.
attack
Fine.
from the inside.
Everyone gets their tennis rackets out. We start playing tennis together. All of them. 150 people.
That's like more of a
Just
security
fucking-
issue.
Here's the
Just
thing.
rocketing tennis
I
balls to
think-
the panelists.
I think it would get tipped off somewhere. Who
cares?
For the panel, if somebody was like, "Sure, a lot of short shorts out there and sunglasses." Like Johnny Ace is a very specific look.
See, this is
But
my
it's
thing.
RTX.
This is my thing. I think
People are cosplaying.
we try to get
Cosplay
as
left
many
and right.
people in that look like Johnny Ace, and they don't do anything. They just stare at him. They just stare at the panelists, never respond. It's unnerving.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it was all Johnny Aces at the same time. They just stand up and all leave the panel.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Because then it's like, what the fuck?
But it should be okay. Here's we'll go one further. It's whenever like Bruce is on a panel. You know what I mean?
Every panel
when they
Bruce is on.
when they say and finally Bruce from Funhouse, they all get up and they just leave. But they have to go to every Bruce panel. Or no, maybe not Bruce.
No, Bruce is
somebody.
perfect.
Yeah.
Bruce is
Because I think
perfect.
Bruce could take it.
Yeah. Oh,
Are we
I
paying
like
them
this.
for that? Like, it's
No,
a lot of
they get to
time.
be part of a
It's
movement.
awesome.
How much?
Yeah.
Everybody goes to RTX. You know what they do? They fucking sit there like
Pay me.
slobs,
Everybody wants
staring
money.
at Bernie. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Oh, this is a great use of my time. Here, you can be part of the Johnny Ace movement.
Want to be part of the revolution?
And here's the thing. I think I don't think it'll ever happen with the panels because lines get capped and all that stuff, right? Instead, I think what you should do is meet in one corner of the con, the hall, where you get everybody. We get them, we rile them up, and then everybody plays shoot to three, and then they just fucking go out. You know what I mean? Go out in one giant like with
Like pestilence.
Johnny Ace
Like
in
a
the
hive.
front. Johnny Ace in
Like
the
a hive
front
mind.
doing his drum major shit that he learned from Nick, right? And just fucking doing this whole Zuckerman's famous pig thing and taking them all over the
don't know if
place.
Johnny can make
and
it.
they're just tipping over booths.
Is that another Charlotte's Web reference?
Just read Charlotte's Web again. Like, were you reading it to Portella when he was going to bed?
Fresh on the mind.
I've never read it. It's a cartoon. It's
never
just,
read it?
Understood.
No, well, I'm sure some kid did to me, or I don't know.
Some kid read it to you. Some kid did it to you. Like what?
I picture you being 24 years old and a 10-year-old reading you a book.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I love this idea though. This panel
There's something here.
infiltration. There is.
Infiltration's too hard.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Give him a tongue. Give him a tongue.
No,
Why would it be
because
hard?
lines get capped. Like,
Yeah, I know, but if they have one panel that everyone knows they need
Listen.
to be at, they'll fucking be there.
There's 150 of us dressed as John L. Ace Esquire. You think one of those stupid fucking what do they call them, guardians, is going to stop us? They can't stop 150
See,
people.
here's the thing, we're not trying to
We
do
go
something
in.
wrong here.
We're not
Here's what
trying
you
to
do.
do
You go
something
in.
sinister.
Now,
You
hold
break
on.
one of their legs
I hear
right off
you.
the bat.
I hear you, and I agree with you. We're not trying to do something. We're not trying to do something sinister.
We're going to.
but we
But
have a
if-
shot to.
if the
Because
fog
think of it
machine
this way,
happens.
right?
There's a shot to.
150 fucking Johnny Aces are walking the convention floor. Two of them steal some tum-tums, some sums.
Yeah.
No, what did he look like? He looked like
He went that way. Like, oh, no.
He was dressed like a tennis champ.
some of the Johnny Aces are running out the front door. Other ones are scurrying up the wall.
This is
Wow.
great.
Wow.
Listen, I love this, and then I like this so
We
much.
can do it, man.
I
We
think we
can-
should start this episode over and never tell anyone we did this. Everyone watching live,
Just
be
put a
cool.
giant beep.
Be cool.
Be fucking cool.
But see, but the thing is, we can choose a panel. Like, we need to find people that are cool with this, right? Like, cool with the idea of it.
Why
we can
not
choose
tell
a
them
panel
the
that
idea?
won't necessarily get capped. Then we're super fine.
Okay, so ours.
Well, that's for sure. But I think they'll be there. God, our panel's now just going to be shoot to thrill fucking the entire time.
Sure.
It's going to be annoying as
Well, that
fuck.
could be that could just be.
Great
I mean,
song.
we could just. Here's the thing. Guess what? You're watching this right now. You're going to RTX. You're coming to the panel, right? So this could just be our panel. Could just be a ruse just to organize the aces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You know what I mean?
Organize.
I think it's a
the
great
We
area.
call it like kind of funny. Let's do calculus. And it's like, hey, do you
no.
have trouble with calculus? We're going to help you.
We call it. What episode of GOG is this? Episode
This is
177.
kind of funny podcast. Episode
Kind of Funny Podcast.
8.
So we call it. The panel name will be Watch Kind of Funny Podcast episode 8. That's what the panel name will be.
I see.
So let's come
Gotcha,
watch this.
gotcha.
We're building
Then they
clues
fucking,
into
they
everything.
fucking
Building
get
clues.
it.
Got it.
Because Bernie's not going to watch this podcast.
How many cards are in a deck? 52?
52.
We
Someone
need
say.
52 aces.
Okay.
Do you think we can get 52 aces in RTX?
I think if we just have to come together and what is wrong with your arm?
a bite or something here.
Oh, I told you they
Why
bite
are
at
you
night.
falling apart?
Anyways, but it's real simple. We
but
go
it's
to
not
Amazon
bite or
and
a
we figure out the headband, the glasses, the
we
shirt,
can make
the
the
shorts.
the wish list and then put. Oh,
Order this.
you're-
If
order
we can
this,
get
right?
it, here's the thing: how do we make this so that Rooster Teeth is the arbiter of their own demise? They sell all this stuff at the store.
Sure.
Do you see what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Yeah, a
We get
Johnny
him to
Ace
sell-
kit.
We get him to sell the Johnny Ace kit like a little, like a Halloween thing. We'll sell them in kid sizes too, so you can put your kid in it.
Sure.
It'd be great. We sell it for a lot of money.
we sell it for a lot.
I'm
80
thinking,
bucks,
I'm
80.
thinking, no, conservatively,
140?
$200 to $300.
If you bring a pillowcase full of ferrets dressed as Johnny Ace, I'll give you $5.
I'll give you $5 if you just introduce me to your ferret. I want to just pet your ferret. I like them. I think they're
We
cute.
got, hey man, we never planned stuff for panels, but we got one now.
I like
we got one,
this.
guys.
This is
Organizing
good.
the aces,
This is
unleashing
good.
them on the
Who do you
world.
think that if we were gonna
Ace
do
Squad.
infiltration? And I get that you don't
Funhouse
want it.
for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Funhouse for sure.
At least has a photo of. Well, I guess it's
Or
not the ace. It's you.
we go hard on Funhouse for sure.
But see,
Funhouse for
Achievement
sure.
Hunter would be good too, because
AH would
we
love
can
it.
fuck with
Yeah.
Jeff and
H
Alfredo.
would love it.
Yeah, but you know how Achievement Hunter is now. They never use their primo talent for anything. They won't even be on that panel.
It's always just Alfredo and double Alfredo.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the other guy's name?
Rocky.
Colin?
Trevor.
You know
Sorry.
his name.
Travis.
Travis Stew.
We got
Yeah.
something here. We got something.
I like this
here.
idea.
I love where
The-
Nick was going of like hiding secrets in the video, where like in our description we have code, right? Like we have the time codes are named this or whatever, but there's like one secret time code that leads you not to a video, not to a link in the video, but like an outside link where we have
Okay, I see
stuff.
what you're saying.
So
we
that's
make
kind of funny.
an unlisted video
Yes.
running down what's happening, where it's going. and we-
kindoffunny.com/panel or something like that.
Yeah.
And then everyone that goes to it's like, hey, first off, it starts off, what are the rules? Number 3, don't fuck with us. Like, don't, like, be cool. You see what I'm saying?
Sure,
That's how it
sure,
starts.
sure.
Okay.
Okay, where are we going from there?
And then we tell them the thing is that like, hey,
Okay.
the number one rule of Fight Club, you don't fucking talk about Fight Club. You see
Sure,
what I'm saying?
sure.
Number one rule about this panel, don't walk up to Bernie on the street, but oh, big fan. Also, they're
So
gonna
I mean,
fuck you.
again, we
They're gonna
need
fuck
to
you.
we need to talk about it right now. People watching and listening, you're not allowed to fuck us on this.
Yes, be
Don't
honest.
go
Cool.
tweet everybody about it. We'll take care of reaching out to who we want.
Yeah.
If we infiltrate the Funhouse panel, do we want a sleeper agent and Elise? We do. If we can cash the rest of them off, Travis and Rocky,
yeah.
like that's what I want. If they're caught off guard,
We should hit up
and they're all like,
Benson.
"Whoa."
infiltrates.
If we could somehow get it,
Ace. Infiltrate. Ace.
Okay, sure. I'm sure if
working
I saw
on
it, if I saw it visually,
I'm
it'd make
working
more
on it.
sense.
if we
to me.
could somehow get it so that Elise was on our side, but James didn't know, and then James turns around and Benson is dressed like Ace, that'd be fucking amazing.
Oh,
You know,
I got
that'd be
I got a
amazing.
good idea. Where everybody meets up, we call it the base of Ace.
That's good. See, that is good. That's
Okay.
good. All right,
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Okay.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
Base camp,
No, that didn't work out as well.
Ace camp. We'll call it Ace camp. No.
Base of Ace. Because
Okay.
the eight's a base. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, yours is
it's-
smarter.
Let's get a bunch of aces though, cards.
Sure, of course.
And like we like write information on it of like where the panel's going to be or
Yeah.
whatever, and then we need to give them or like I guess no, we can assign people. We have people. We have an army here.
Yeah.
We tell people.
Don't say army.
Part of the video. Yeah.
A lot of
What's
people
better
who are
word?
not
A group
militant.
of people. Yeah.
Mob.
Just a crowd.
Not a mob.
Angry mob.
No.
Riot.
No.
Riot.
Like
This is like again, we're setting up the Persian. We're setting up the perfect Ocean's like 19 thing,
Right.
where like everybody thinks this is good, but in the middle of it, we just straight up murder someone.
I like where your head's at, but I don't know about murder. Like we should.
If
figure
we're
out
at the center
crime
of the
we
group
want
and
to
we have
commit.
Gus,
Like, is
I
there a
guess
crime
it's-
any of you guys have been waiting to do? Like, think about it, you know. But like, I feel like we should tell everybody to have the aces and hand it out to everyone like a brochure. You know, that way we're promoting our panel.
Now,
Or-
can I? Oh, sorry.
I think it's a calling card.
Every single time anyone sees Bernie,
Throw an ace at him.
walk up, put an ace in his pocket.
Nice.
He'll never know what's going on.
yeah,
He'll have 500 aces when it's done.
Good. That's a good
Start
point.
off
too.
as 52.
Can we get an eight? Here's what this is gonna be hard for you, but I think
Okay,
you can
let
do
me
it.
hear it.
Can we design a kind of funny ace? where it's the smiley, right, and then the A or whatever. I don't know how he says
We
it.
have it. We have the poster. We can have that art from the poster, from the John Ellis
That's true.
LA's poster.
That's true.
Make that into the ace.
There you go.
Hand it. Put it in Bernie's
Now,
pocket.
would you believe that I have a story that ties into this random line of conversation?
I do.
Back at Mizzou, I went to college there. I don't talk about it often. University of Missouri.
Tigers.
A few, I would say probably a month before a very certain date, playing cards started ending up. I'm sorry. Yes, Nick.
It would be cool if it was made of chocolate.
I thought you wanted
They
a
might
high
be.
five.
That might be chocolate.
I'll check it out. Sorry, I apologize for interrupting.
About a month before a very certain date, playing cards started appearing on campus, just on the ground, and you'd pick them up and they had notes written on them, and they would say whatever it was going to meet me at noon on the quad this date. And it got to be this like really crazy, like what the
Sounds
fuck is going to
sinister.
happen? Well, it's post 9/11, but really it's kind of recent.
It
Post
sounds
9/11,
like True Detective.
we still thought everything's going to get normal. I just finished season 3 last night.
Me too.
Don't try to steal my thunder.
Well, I thought maybe we could talk about it. And
Can I just finish
I
the
thought you were
card
about to
story? If I
fart.
just finish the fucking card story,
made
you
a
can do
face.
it.
Did you see
I'm trying
that?
not to sneeze. I'm trying not to sneeze. It was actually, it was not holding back a fart. It's holding back a
You
sneeze.
just fucking farted right there.
All right, that's the podcast. Bye, everybody. Anyways, what happened one day? The date came. It was noon. A dude comes out in a suit. I think he might have had a top hat, but I forget.
Was it you?
No, was not me. I would have done something cooler than this. With a briefcase. And he walks out between all the columns and he opens the briefcase and then just stood there. And people came up and took whatever, and it was like another playing card that had like information on it. It was like, this was like my project to see how blah blah blah. blah. And I was like, yeah, fucking this sucked.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
You wanted a better payoff.
Yeah, exactly. What's
It was,
gonna happen?
he was doing a
Hoping
social
an
experiment.
alien would be there or something. No, it's
No, it
like from
would've been-
Psych 101. Fuck
what would
off.
have been cool is if when people walked out to him, he had one of those devices in the pocket that stole their personal credit card information.
This is before then. We in more simpler time.
Yeah,
simpler
smart.
time. You could smoke in bars still.
Oh, those are good times.
Yeah, right.
I'm so glad that shit's gone.
Oh, I miss
When I
it.
went back home in a bar where smoking was allowed,
Yeah.
it blew my mind. I was like, guys, we got to get past this. It's horrible.
To be fair, it's
Worse.
always been illegal in California ever since I was a little kid. But when you go to Vegas, it's so lovely. Just you're sitting in the middle. You know what I'm talking about, Kev? You back there still?
Yeah,
Can't see you. You're back there playing blackjack or poker or something cool like that.
Blackjack.
And you're in Vegas and you just go. No, I'm talking about
No,
when
you're
we're in
talking about the
Vegas.
story.
We go to Vegas together. We're playing poker, and you have a cocktail, and you go, you know, it'd be great, just a fucking cigarette right now. You just light. They don't care.
Okay.
So fucking cool.
It sucks. It's gross.
And your clothes
Super
smell
gross.
like it, and it's gross.
Man, speaking of farts, there was a guy ripping ass next to me at Captain Marvel.
Really?
Ripping ass. Real
Was it
bad.
exciting?
Did you hear it?
No, I just
You smelled
smelled
it?
Like
Yeah.
it was wafting real bad.
Maybe he did the thing where he was like, I gotta take a shit, but the movie's about to start.
Yeah,
I'll just
that's the
hold
thing.
it, and then you feel it prying your
Start
legs
letting it-
open.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's colliding together.
When I went and saw Beyond the Mat in high school, and you remember this is the documentary, unauthorized kind of thing about like wrestling, pro wrestling.
Okay.
I sat next to a guy, a random wrestling fan, so this shouldn't surprise you, who smelled like rotten popcorn. And it turned me off of popcorn for years.
Yeah.
Where I
Is that
just
why you
could
don't
not.
like beans?
No, I just don't like beans because they're gross. But like this in particular, he smelled like rotten popcorn. It was the most disgusting smell I'd ever been next to in a theater.
The farting guy was me.
Oh shit!
Wow, twist. True Detective season 3 twist right there.
No, but I was
You
having,
just remember
I
that?
wasn't ripping ass. I was like having stomach problems. I was like, I need to take a shit, and I hope this movie ends really soon. And the movie ended, and I missed the first post-credit scene.
Oh, so good.
That's a
Don't-
good
No
scene.
spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Yeah, I missed the first
What,
post-credit
did you
scene.
just forget they were gonna do it?
No,
Man,
I
shit.
thought I remember seeing Jared Petty post about post credits and saying like, "Why do I have to wait until all the credits are done? Like the credits take so long. I don't want to have to wait that long."
God
you know?
forbid Jared Petty, thank and
Seriously.
appreciate the
Super
hundreds of
unthankful.
people. What a jerk.
So in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, the post credits for this movie are at the very, 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 very
Have
end."
you seen any of the 22 Marvel movies?
I went to go take a dumper, came back, saw the final post credit. I was like, that's cute. And then I like looked up post credit scenes. I was like, oh, I'm a moron. I'm a
Yeah.
moron. Dude.
This was definitely
moron.
one that you shouldn't miss.
Here's my problem.
It was awesome. It was
Here's my
awesome.
problem with the AMC. Now you're a big fan of the AMC. No, Tim is.
He got the stubs.
Yeah.
Cinemark.
they call him Stubby.
Wait, I thought you were an AMCer.
Don't worry about Kevin.
Okay. Anyway, they have the stupid fucking Coke dispensers, dude.
Don't like 'em.
The freestyle?
Yes, I hate him. I hate him, dude. Now, here's
get
what I think.
unlimited, it's easy.
I drafted a very long tweet with a lot of hashtags before the movie started, expecting to have a giant diet or a giant cherry Coke. And I got there and I realized, oh yeah, it's the freestyles, but also the cherry one is gone. It's sold out. Fucking bullshit, dude. So I didn't have a cherry Coke, so I lied to everybody.
I'm sorry, man.
That's gonna really hurt your Twitch viewership.
You think
fucking
AMC
bullshit.
made you a liar?
Yeah.
Turned you into a liar.
I hate those freestyles, dude. Just give me a big old. I agree with Kevin there. I would have gone to Daly City, but Dolby was real nice, though. Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
Dolby was real great. And I finally saw the first time when they do the now this is black.
Yeah.
Like they'd never done it prior to that.
Cool. It's real
Yeah.
cool.
When they did that and they were like, oh, by the way, the projector's still on. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you fucking show
It's
off.
definitely worth
at
the-
that moment, somebody yelled, "Oh, wait, what did they yell?"
I forgot what they said,
It
but
was-
this is like,
What?
there's no way. I
Really?
usually hate hecklers,
Yeah.
but that felt genuine.
He was
No
so
way. There's no fucking way.
Fucking liars.
Anyway,
I
so
went
that was
and
my
s-
experience.
I went and saw Captain Marvel in the. I didn't do the Dolby because I couldn't convince the missus to spend double the ticket price to see Captain Marvel. I think we made the right choice, but we saw it in the XD, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good, but it's not
All you got?
that kind of black level.
Not
You know what
Dolby.
I'm talking about? It's not Dolby, but it was also we
The
saw
rumbles,
the we
man,
saw
the
the old
sound.
person time. We went and saw it like in the morning, so it was like
Were you all in?
$11 ticket.
I saw it at 8 p.m. last
It made
night.
it made a lot of money.
I'm
last
aware I
weekend.
made a lot of money. It was
We
worth
had like
every
half
penny.
a bill on like the first week.
Yeah, no, I get all that. I'm waiting for my Facts of the Furious Marvel style, whatever the fuck we're on.
Let's just start MCU and
I
review
also-
right now. Let's just do it.
I also saw this weekend. It was a very, very lazy weekend with me and Robin, and we watched American Pie 1 and 2.
Wow.
Great films.
Also Hulu has Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Watch Black Sheep.
You mean the Chris Farley Black Sheep?
Yeah,
Great movie.
great movie.
Not as good as Tommy Boy.
I mean, not as good,
Yes,
but
not nearly
not
as
as good.
Right.
No, but no, that's bullshit.
I watched them back to back because I go on weird nostalgic trips where I cry and think my life is fucking over. I've wasted everything I do.
It's
I'm gonna
true.
go back to the '90s when everything would have been fresh. I could go back and tell myself, "Don't fucking do half the things you did. You're a dumbass."
Yeah.
But hey, I love you guys. Great business. But I went back because I was nostalgic for Chris Farley. I think it was like the anniversary of his death. Watched Tommy Boy. I was like, great fucking movie, real fun. Black Sheep, really rushed. They really rushed to got that movie.
I mean,
out.
sure, but I think it still has like a lot of hilarious moments.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
The part with The Rock, hilarious.
Yeah, really, really good. What else? There was another thing that I watched the Oprah interview from the two guys from Leaving Neverland,
Oh yeah.
because that's on HBO now, where Oprah interviews the two Wade and I forgot the other guy's name.
Wade Robson and Chuck.
Dude, the whole weekend was just
Chuck.
watching shit,
Yeah.
man. Watched a lot of shit.
What's crazy about that? So I started watching a little bit of it because my wife was finishing part 2. I did not realize how important that guy was to like Britney's career and a bunch of other people. Like, he was a badass.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. We were so dead after Cooking with Greggy because we filmed into Friday night and then into Saturday as
I
well.
like that picture. I was looking at you on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Just
Greg needs a
spreading
nap
out.
now. I'm so fucking tired. Well, I told you, but I mean, we didn't talk on anything. But like, I didn't even realize it after they left, right? We had done 6 episodes in one day. They left, and then I cleaned up the rest, and then finally sat down with Jen and Lucy to have a glass of wine. And I sat down, and it all hit me at once. And I was like, oh, fuck. I've been on my feet since like 11:15 in the morning till what was 11:30. Because we were filming, and I was cooking the entire time. And then when we'd stop filming, I'd clean up everything we'd been doing.
Yeah.
And so I was doing it without thinking. So yeah, I woke up. I was telling you on Saturday, I woke up feeling like I got hit by a fucking truck and fought like a kangaroo because I was like exhausted, and then all my every joint hurt real bad. Then we finished it, and then we went out. I passed out on the couch. Then we went and ran errands looking for this TV setup we were talking about in the pre-show. Yeah. And then Sunday went out, got up, went to brunch with the Corsies, Gio Corsi and his wife. Came back, and it was like Jen and I both had emails and work to catch up on, so we put on Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
And just fucking sat there and
Great
worked.
movie.
And then it was transferred over to finishing off True Detective.
Was the kangaroo driving the truck in
No,
this?
he was
fan-
fighting me. I got hit by a truck and fought a kangaroo.
Yeah.
So you get hit by a truck, and the truck driver, normal human being,
Just kept
are you
driving.
okay? Gets punched in the face.
Sure.
Kangaroo's like, hey,
That's
And
what you
then
get for
just,
being a dick. And I'm like, hey,
you know,
don't get me
starts
wrong.
fucking
I'm
with
mad
him.
at the guy for hitting me with a truck, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let some animal punch a human
some
in front of me.
fucking
All right.
kiwi
Did you
or
see
whatever
the
they call
video
them down there.
of the guy landing from a parachute?
I heard
And
about
then-
it, but I didn't see it.
It's great, yeah, really, really good. And Steve Kim on Twitter was like, what it's like when you drop into a battle royale. He's just dropping. He's like, hey,
Do you know what this is, Tim? Let me find it. I'll find Steve's thing and I'll send it to Kevin, and Kevin can show Tim. Nobody tell Tim what it is.
Nobody tell Tim what it
This
is.
would have been perfect for
Tim.
Internet Explorers. I'm glad everyone else except for you and me fucking help support the show. You know what I mean? Like,
I
hey,
brought
send
you
it into
Anthony
Internet
Rapp today, and
Explorers.
you didn't even come in early to meet him, so you can go to hell.
I freaked out. I freaked out. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I was like, after you left, I was like, KFF, you want to do a bit? Oh, man, that would've
He'll be
been cool.
back. He'll be back.
Get him to get him to beam in. I'm sure no one's ever asked him to do that before.
No, or get him to be the guy from Road Trip.
He was good as that.
Yeah,
He was good.
he
as
played a
that.
good asshole. He played a good asshole.
Look, it's taking. How long ago was it? Here we go. Here we
right
go.
there,
Here we
here
go.
If you just Googled
I'm
it.
excited.
How
for
about I
this.
tell you to be nicer to me?
I can't.
Where's the fun in that? You want to eat Oreos right now?
Oh God, you know I do.
So badly.
All right, Kevin.
We have a lot of snacks back there.
Prepare yourself.
Sent by Big Core on
Here
Twitter.
it is. Bam. That is for you, Kevin, to show to us.
the world?
The world,
Open
some
up
would
that
say.
bitch, Kev.
In and out of traffic like I won't get hit. Tim,
read
turn
it.
your
Tim,
turn
don't read
away.
it. Tim,
Turn
don't-
away.
Here we go.
All right.
Ready?
Now
Hold
can
on.
I look?
No, he's still doing the thing where he makes it bigger and he does all this.
There
All
you
right.
go. Now you can look.
Now rewind it. Okay, good. So we're parachuting in. Now imagine it's a battle royale game.
Good landing.
What's up, Skip? Hey. No way.
That sucks.
Kangaroos.
What's up, Skip? Fuck off.
That's great.
So good.
So
What a
good.
fucking weird place Australia is, right?
That things that big can just run
Just
at
run
you.
at, and that's allowed.
Yeah.
It's allowed.
That's allowed.
I tweeted it. I don't think I ever talked about it. Did I tell you the dream I had where I outed Panda Musk in real life?
No.
I was at a restaurant with Jen.
You mean his identity?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And well, I was getting to that part. But yeah, as you know, Panda Musk draws all the stuff or whatever, and nobody knows who he really is except us. And so like I was at a restaurant with Jen, blah blah, blah, and he walked in with his friends.
Or
you know
she
what I mean?
walked in.
No, they know that part of
Oh,
it.
okay.
He's talked on camera
Okay,
before.
okay.
And yeah, I was like, oh hey Panda Musk, and he was just like, all the color left his face, and he looked at me and he's like, yeah, and kept walking. And I was like, I think I should out Panda Musk to all his friends. What do we do? He's got a normal life, and I just blew it.
Wow, you
Remember
fucked
when
up.
we did the panel in Sydney and we did the I'm Panda Musk.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Panda
yeah.
Musk, and everyone stood up. That
Yeah.
was awesome.
That was really cool.
That was a
he
great
was
panel.
He was in that audience.
Sure, or so we say.
Wink.
Right now, I'm going to tell you about our sponsor. Today, we're brought to you by Quip. One of the most important things we do for our health every day is brushing our teeth, yet most of us don't do it properly. Quip is a better electric toothbrush created by dentists and designers. Quip was designed to make brushing your teeth more simple, affordable, and even enjoyable. I agree, ladies and gentlemen. I use a Quip. As you know, Nick stole the one that came here, so Tim and I had to buy our own when Nick wouldn't shut up about him. This is a real true story. I use mine at home every day. I love it. What you do is you brush for 2 minutes. It operates in quadrants. It buzzes when it's time to switch over, and I have noticed my teeth look better and feel better. That was me. If you're an audio listener, I smiled at the camera with my teeth. People brush too hard sometimes, and electric toothbrushes are too abrasive. A built-in 2-minute timer pulses every 30 seconds to remind you when to switch sides. Up to 90% of us don't brush for the full 2 minutes and don't get an even clean. Quip doesn't require a clunky charger and runs for 3 months on one charge. Brush heads are automatically delivered on a dentist-recommended schedule every 3 months for just $5. This declutters your sink and or cabinet and makes traveling with an electric toothbrush easier. Something I'm looking forward to with all these world tour stops. That's why I love Quip, ladies and gentlemen, and why they're backed by over 20,000 dental professionals. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/KF right now, you get your first refill pack for free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/KF. Quip, get brushing, baby. I made that up. What did you think of True Detective Season 3, Andy?
I loved it. I think the finale was a little bit underwhelming.
Are we going to spoil? You want to do spoilers?
Yeah.
Sam, you don't care, right? All right, cool.
Couldn't give a fuck
What did you
less.
find
Are we spoiling
underwhelming
right
about
now? We're just
We're spoiling right now.
everyone stop listening if you haven't watched.
Or
What
what if
it-
you don't care?
I guess what it turned the case into, it felt very like
Underwhelming.
Convenient.
just kind of like the prior episode 7 going into the finale.
Yeah.
The way it ends, it's like, holy shit, everything's going down right now. And then the episode starts, the finale starts immediately with like, we're picking up right where we left off, and this is kind of what's happening. And they kind of just throw everything out there that every mystery, every like question you've ever had, they're answering everything for you, and you're like, oh, okay, so what's the rest of this episode going to be?
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah.
But I still thought the season was great. I think Mahershala Ali will be nominated and win several awards for it.
Yeah. I had a great time with it. I thought it was good. I don't think I can stand in an argument in terms of being disappointed with the finale, because eventually we transitioned while we were still working. So I was doing other stuff and like coming back and forth and stuff. But I liked the ending of it. I thought it was super bittersweet, right? To have him show up at the house, be so gung ho on what's going on, and then lose it all. And I was
my God.
But then like the last shot where it comes back to
in
him.
the jungle.
Like I liked that. No, not that shot. Like there's a shot where he's sitting on the porch and he looks right into the camera and realizes that you see him remembering what he just did.
Oh yeah.
And then the address in the kid's pocket of like,
he
he's gonna
puts it in
look
his
it up.
pocket.
Like
Yeah,
he's like, throw it out, look it up. I'm gonna look into this later.
Yeah.
So you know that people are gonna figure it out. But that shot of him in the jungle is like haunting.
I did
though.
like him going back.
What do you
into
think that represents thematically?
That just represents that like this is the reason why all of like these are all of his demons. This is where all of it's based in.
Yeah.
Is him being in war. And
I like the
you're
theme
finally
of him,
seeing it, you know?
but also him always trying to find his way, like that was him. He was basically like a guy that would go out. If you the main character, Mahershala Ali's character in Vietnam, it was Vietnam, right?
Yep.
Was
He was
like
a tracker.
So he would go out by himself for weeks on end and track down like the enemy encampments or where they were marching, and then either kill them all or like go back and like tell people. So that was what he was. And you never see that until the very very last shot where it's him just kind of looking at the camera and then he walks off into the jungle, and it's fucking intense.
Yeah, that was the most haunting thing about it was the way they illustrated his memories and his fears, right, and the things he regrets, like when they'd surround him in his study while he was looking at stuff.
That was intense.
Geez, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Viet Cong and all that stuff.
It's a great show, man.
I think
I'm
everyone.
glad they brought it back.
Did you watch season 2?
I got like 5 episodes into season 2.
Season 2 had like a great cast, but it just did not. It never nailed the vibe, and this one nailed the vibe for me.
Everybody was too brooding for me in season 2.
See what happened. Like this is me. This is gonna be the most Nick Scarpino thing you'll ever hear in your life. And Tim, just get ready for the eye roll. You can do it now, preemptively if you want. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Start watching. I was like, God damn, this show is creepy as shit, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Which one, 2 or 3?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Is Woody Harrelson in this? Wait a minute. Did I just watch 20 minutes of the first episode of True Detective season 1? So I was like, my wife was like, wait, did they bring Woody Harrelson back for this? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, did you queue up the wrong episode? You queued up the wrong episode, didn't you? I was like,
We're
God
watching
damn it, I
season
did.
1, episode 1 again, huh?
But what I like was I went from the vibe of that. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And I queued up season 3, episode 1, and that vibe picked right back up.
Yeah.
That
they did a good job.
weird, brooding, it had a
Unsettling.
little, very unsettling, small town, local secrets, people that are doing shit that you don't know what's going on. Like,
There's something dark and sinister happening.
yeah, and just the ride in the first episode, the kids are and they're waving to their neighbors, and their neighbors are waving back, and you're hearing them talk about like these are the 2 kids that saw him at this point, and yada yada yada. I just thought it was really well done.
Some of the musical cues in the last 2 episodes were terrifying. Like the music they were
totally.
using was
Well,
like, oh my god.
Okay, so and totally confused. Sorry, were you guys like, hey, fucking one of you should stay outside of the giant metal door while the other one looks in? Like, why would you both
Yeah.
go in?
Yeah.
That's a giant metal door. If they fucking close you in there, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, scary.
But they're old men, man. They got to stick together.
But I do think that they Pizzolatto sort of brought back the magic from season 1 of like, let's have the very dark,
creepiness.
mysterious character with sort of like his comedy counterpart, which is very much McConaughey and Harrelson.
Yeah.
And that's what season 2 was lacking for me, where season 2 didn't have anybody that could be a light in the darkness. It was just all,
There was no relief.
everybody hated everything, you know?
Yeah.
And
And also
season,
they got Taylor Kitsch in there, and he's just, I love Taylor Kitsch to death, but everything he touches, people just hate. He has not done anything.
He was Gambit, right?
He's Gambit. He was in
Gambit.
a movie
John
that I
Carter.
love, John Carter.
That was a good
And I
movie.
was like, this movie's good. Why is people not watching this?
Terrible
And
name.
It's just unfortunately Taylor Kitsch. It's the Taylor Kitsch syndrome. And again, I'm not talking shit about Taylor. I love
curse.
Taylor Kitsch, but he's just cursed, man. Everything he touches.
kind of like
turns-
Artie Hammer, right?
Except they figured out that Armie Hammer. They were pushing him for a very long time as a lead, and he's not a lead. But then he takes a step back. Like, I didn't used to like Armie Hammer and stuff. Then I started seeing him as like side characters and things. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker can act. This guy's really good. He's in Call Me by Your Name. He's fucking phenomenal.
Speaking of Armie Hammer,
He was in Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the basis of
saw-
sex.
Never
Fucking
watched
phenomenal.
I saw
You
fucking Sorry to Bother
Hammer?
You.
Okay, sorry.
I saw Sorry to Bother You.
We're hurting in here.
What a weird movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't love it.
What a weird movie, dude. I didn't
haven't
love
seen
it
it yet.
either. I didn't hate it, but it's just like
It's crazy.
it is like Jesus. It's just subtext into subtext and subtext and subtext, and it's
I
like
feel like it loses itself. I think
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is like there's a lot of movies that are similar to it that I feel like actually get to a point, whereas this one makes its point, and that point is clear. But I just feel like it's weird for the sake of being weird, as opposed to anything else.
I felt like it was when Jen and I watched it, we only knew the trailer. Nothing had been ruined for us. Didn't know anything about it. So to jump into it, and when it does its 90-degree turn into space, I was like, "Wow, this is a movie as if I wrote a script and somebody actually took it."
Yeah.
I'm just like, and then like, what? Why would that happen? Why would we
Yeah.
do this? And then you do it, and that's the movie now.
it's one of those things where I was assuming the sort of crazy twist was going to be a hallucination of some
Yeah,
sort,
yeah.
and it was not. It was very Black Mirror in a lot of what they do with society and how the thing that everybody watches on TV is just like this video of people beating each other up, and like it does a lot of that sort of oh God, what's the word that I couldn't think of?
Schadenfreude?
No, the word that I couldn't think of, I was like, was it a parody?
Satire?
Satire.
Yeah.
There you go, nailed it.
There you
It's
go.
just
I
like
pay
a
attention
satire
to
of like what America is.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me a lot of Black Mirror in that sense, but it just got too weird.
I agree with you, and I think it has the same problem for me, where it's like the episodes that are good of that are when they nail the ending. And I feel like for this, it's like you can get as weird as you fucking want if you bring it back at the end and it like makes sense and there's like a resolution where you're like, oh, okay. I feel like this one kind of just ended and like,
Yeah.
all right, you created a world and I get it, but it's fucking weird.
It was very bizarre. Have you ever,
No, I missed that one. I didn't see that. Was the one where he's like a telemarketer and
Yeah.
it gets like weird at the end, right? Yeah, that's what you guys are talking about.
well, I mean, it's just way more weird than I would have ever.
It's one of those
expected.
things where I looked at it and I'm like, this looks like a fun art house indie that's gonna go off the fucking rails fast, and I just don't have a lot of patience for those.
You hate
and it was
indies.
like it was that or Black Klansman, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch Black Klansman. I think this is gonna be a little bit more straightforward. I think I made the right choice.
Great movie.
But like I was telling you guys about Blind Spotting a couple weeks ago that like Barrett fucking loves it. Barrett loved both the movies, Sorry to Bother You and Blind Spotting, but I feel like Blind Spotting just does everything Sorry to Bother You does, just better. And like it does stick the landing, and it doesn't get weird, but it sticks the landing where it's like Sorry to Bother You is like I loved the trailer, and I was like, I can't wait to watch this fucking movie. And then seeing it, I remember me and G walked out of the theater, we're just like, that was just weird.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why,
Yeah.
guys?
That's what you're gonna do.
Psychos.
That's how movies happen, man. They
Yeah.
get weird. You gotta get weird
But hey, man,
sometimes.
True Detective season 3, watch it.
Jen hasn't seen season 1, so I gotta.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
start her.
exciting.
Oh, I know.
No,
I love
to be-
season 1.
Season 1 better.
Oh,
Markedly
yeah.
better.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The climax of season 1 is one of the most tense things I've seen ever in a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they did good. I really wanted to shout out to fucking Steven Dorff.
Yeah,
Right?
it was great too.
Well, I'm like, why are you such a good fucking actor? Like, where did that come from, Blade? What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
thought
hated
he-
his wig in the
Oh, in the 70s,
like younger
Or the
Steven
80s,
Dorff.
right?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
But at the end, I thought they nailed the old man makeup, which I thought
Totally.
was cool.
Totally. I thought that they both looked great as
Their
old men.
performances as old people, like the looks that Mahershala Ali gives when he's lost, and
Yeah.
like when the dementia
so
sets
good.
in and he suddenly doesn't know where he is and he's worried. Like
Yeah.
God, he conveys so much. in
Well,
that.
even in like the Dorf getting his ass kicked at the bar,
Yeah.
and then being outside, and Jen immediately got it. She's like, "That's why he likes dog." And I was like,
Yeah,
and I was
that's why
like,
he likes
"Oh my
dogs.
god!" Like,
'Cause they
what a
don't judge him.
what a sweet scene as it happens.
They're
It's
just
like,
there
oh
for
my
him.
god, that's when I petted
And
40.
And shout out to the, I think her name's Carmen Jogo. Is that her name? The wife?
His wife, yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
She was great.
This is good.
What a great
I'll tell you this though. The one thing I didn't need was the 90s, the time shifting stuff, like as we're going back through the decades and eras. I thought it was cool. It was well done, but I was like, this is a little confusing at times, and I don't need it. I think it was one of the reasons why they made it to like 8 episodes. And I'm like, I could have done like 6 episodes of this and been okay with it. But
the first
that's just
one
me.
to, I think the first
they
2
didn't
to
even
3
revisit the case.
The first 2 to 3 episodes did a lot of the cool sort of cinematography things where he's sitting there and he turns around and he looks at something in the future and like they do a time change right
Yeah.
there, and it's really like artistically done and awesome.
There
And
was
they
a couple
stopped
where
doing that.
They looked at each other, right?
Yeah.
Like the different versions of him looked at each other.
it was-
That's
that,
really cool.
That shit was cool. Or like I think he hears something and he looks up and then it's like him in the future making noise in the house. And that shit, like I was like, wow, that's fucking awesome. And they kind of stopped doing that through the rest of the
because
season.
it was probably really confusing. It was confusing for me. I was like, wait, where are we in? You have to tell by the hair.
Yeah.
And by
Yeah.
by the jeans.
Oh, I could tell.
He
Yeah,
wore
it was
an
enough.
amazing pair of like
Dad
light
90s jeans,
dad
yeah.
High
Levi's,
fro,
and I
high
was
fro
like,
was 70s, cut down shorter.
Fuck, man, he looked good in that show. It's good looking people in that.
A lot of good looking people.
Except for the dwarfies.
I watched Green Book too.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
You
watched
think
it
it
a couple
deserved to be
times.
best picture?
It's a
loaded question.
I don't even remember what was it up against. I saw Black Klansman. It was up against that, right?
That
Stars Born, Black
Stars
Panther.
Born,
Still haven't
Black
watched Star
Panther,
Born.
Vice, I think
Favorite.
was up for maybe or not.
I haven't watched Vice yet.
Vice was on there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think
the favorite. That's right.
without having seen the majority of those, because I'm just not that guy. Jen and I had the same thing at the end when it ended. It was like, all right, that was a good movie. Like and I understand why it's a feel good story, right? And it is very much like from the trailer to watching it to credits rolling. I was like, I know what this is going to be. I know exactly how this. I've seen this movie a million times in terms of like this historical look back at these guys who couldn't be more different, but they're going to be friends and for the rest of their lives by the end of it.
Fox
and then
and the Hound.
and then we'll get the photos of them.
Although Fox and the
comparison.
Hound has a fucked up ending, man.
Yep.
Does the fox eat the hound?
They're not friends at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Isn't that weird? Would you know that?
No, I would
does it
not know
end?
that. No.
Like
Spoilers, but
Fox
yeah.
and the Hound is like the
Honestly,
the
I
hound-
can't even envision Fox and the Hound right now.
It's
File not found.
it's like the hound is a little puppy that like gets trained to go hunt foxes.
Yeah, no, I
and
got
shit.
that. I'm just saying I can't like you.
They become best friends.
You say Pinocchio, I see Pinocchio.
I'm picturing the fucking skunk from Bambi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm picturing?
Pepe Le
Similar
Pew.
style.
Yeah, the Carfax. That's what I'm saying. The Carfax facts.
Yeah.
Man, that thing is freaky, right?
Yeah, no, I
Give
couldn't.
me the Carfax. That's what he would do.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the
Is it when it
Carfax.
ends and they're not friends?
Yeah, no, it ends and like the hound's like hunting him.
Oh, wow.
He has to. It's what he's trained for. It's in his nature.
Really dark.
Look, they made a sequel. Does that make it? Does that fix it?
Tim Moore never changes.
Old
man.
friends, new adventure. They're retconning the ending. They don't even care at the end that they're not friends. They're like, nah, you're fucking friends now.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the Carfax.
I forget who it was. Maybe it was that same Nature's Metal account. But like, there was one where a guy took a picture of like some sort of mountain lion or something with a house cat in its mouth, and then it's like
Killing it or
it's-
take care of it?
to kill it dead,
Okay.
like fucking dead. And it was like two things that happen with house cats. It's like when you let them outside, they like fuck up the ecosystem wherever they're at because they like kill birds and shit. And two, they become not the dominant thing in their ecosystem anymore. And it's just a shot of this fucking giant cat eating this smaller cat. Terrifying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sorry.
See this woman who got attacked by a jaguar?
Just trying to take a selfie.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Some comedian had screenshotted it and did the tweet of
With
like
his cat?
my thoughts and prayers are with the
Jaguar?
the jaguar.
Yeah. I saw another person who was like, "This is how you do it," and it was like him taking a picture with his all black house cat.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's really funny.
Yeah,
That's really funny." Don't try to take a picture with a giant.
Just don't fuck with them. Just don't fuck with them.
Giant animal.
And the rule number 3 of genies applies to all animals.
A lot
Don't
of
fuck with
things,
them.
yeah.
Don't fuck with anything in the zoo.
Don't throw shit at bears or lions. Don't do anything, man. You don't know you don't know what their vertical leap is. They like.
Dude, that's a good point.
Let's put it this
You
way: they
don't know
built
their
the San
vertical
Francisco Zoo a long time ago. Did they have they
Christmas.
measured? Have lions vertical leap? Because I'll tell you what,
Wasn't
NBA
it a
players
tiger?
vertical leaps on average have gotten better, right?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's getting more athletic.
Well, it's the drugs.
Same with the lions.
No, it's
exactly.
just
Yeah,
people.
yeah, drugs and milk.
steroids and lions.
Anyway, I want to talk about American Pie 1 and 2.
Sure, let's do it. You know, I'll never stop. I love American
Like,
Pie.
okay, so you think about it, and they are classics, right? Like, that is like a classic sort of teen.
It's the Porky's for a new
It
generation.
really was.
But I'm not gonna say it doesn't age well because of like inappropriateness, although kind of there's some
Oh,
inappropriate
sure.
stuff, But
Doesn't she shove a fluid up his butt?
well, no, it definitely is inappropriate in the fact that like they are broadcasting Shannon Elizabeth naked to the
Right,
world.
to their high school.
Yeah, super
without her
inappropriate.
knowing. Yeah, that
but
was not cool. I mean, to be fair, it's not cool in the movie either.
what definitely did not,
She's totally cool with it.
what definitely didn't age well was just everything about the movie. Like it's terrible.
Every aspect of this movie is
It is
bad.
like, but it's weird because like I don't know. I go watching back Dumb and Dumber, and it's like that's a classic too, and that's movie's funny to me. Same with like maybe the first Ace Ventura or whatever.
God, Ace Ventura's great.
Even like Tommy Boy or whatever. But these movies are horrible, man.
They are not horrible.
They are horrible.
They are not
There's
horrible.
so many.
bet they're horrible.
There
Let's
are
all go
so
back and
many-
watch them tonight. And we'll
Greg,
I mean, you remember when
on
American
Netflix.
Reunion came out? Colin and I went back and watched American 1, 2, Wedding, and then went. Did I miss any? And then went to
Band camp?
Reunion. No, we didn't do like the side things.
Okay.
And it was a fun romp of going through watching
Fun romp, sure.
Stifler getting way stupid, then bringing back to being a normal person.
There are just so many moments of like something, dialogue, punchline. Next line
Milf.
happens, and you're like, this, like, nothing is hitting at all. Like, all of these jokes are terrible, dude.
But they have sex with stuff.
Yeah, there's
They
boobs.
do.
Remember, they
They
fuck a
do.
pie.
There's
the,
boobs.
like, there are only several good lines from Eugene Levy.
Oh God,
Who,
what a
like,
treasure.
God bless him. Yeah.
Canadian treasure.
God bless him.
Eugene Levy. Yeah.
One of
He
one
had
of
the only good moments in the movie.
One of the things where it was the anniversary of John Candy's death the other day, and people were tweeting out like their favorite movies, and I was like, it just reminded me. I used to watch Armed and Dangerous, every fucking Sunday. It was one of those movies on. I don't, you guys have probably never even seen this movie.
know
But it's a
this one is.
Eugene Levy, John Candy film where they play security guards, and
It's like Paul Blart.
Oh God, no! I mean, they're like I'm sorry, armored car drivers is what they are.
Okay.
And they like that. They work for one of those companies, and like they have to solve a crime with mobsters and stuff like that. But I'm like, I grew up thinking Eugene Levy was like the biggest star. And then when I got a little older, I was like, oh, he's not really here. I was like, people don't really know who he is.
SCTV, SCTV, and all that other
fucking
shit.
funny, though.
Wayne's World 2, great. Saw that as
Yeah,
well.
I saw you watching that, dude. I want to go back and watch both of them.
Wayne's World 2 is still very, very funny. And watching it now as a kid, it reminded me of when I watched Last Action Hero recently, where all of the jokes are making sense to me now just because I'm older and I
adult,
understand. And like,
Very
and there's
self-aware movie.
there's a lot of moments where they are breaking the fourth wall in Wayne's World. It's fucking funny, dude. Like, it's really, really
Wayne's
funny.
World 2 has no right being that good.
It's
Would
so
you
funny.
say it's better than the first one?
I think there's an argument to be made.
I think there is too.
I like it more than the first one. But I also like Major League 2 more than the first one.
Nobody has seen Major League 2.
I have.
I don't even know if that movie came out
What are
in
you talking
theaters.
about? Oh my God, he's back, and she runs over and gets the Betamax tape.
Yes.
Of, wow, man.
Wow, dang. Like, because so they make Charlie Sheen, the Wild Thing, they make him into
Like
this
a
prim and
corporate shill,
proper
right?
corporate shill, and he
Yeah.
has like haircut. He doesn't
He's
have
like he's like his brother at the beginning of Mighty Ducks.
Gordon Bombay.
I guess so, yeah. So they make him the corporate shill, and like he's kind of a bitch the whole movie, and like no, everybody's like, bring back, like you're
You know, Wild Thing,
you're
Mom.
losing speed on your, you're losing your velocity. You're not a good pitcher anymore. What's going on?
He also gained like 90 pounds from the movie that we're supposedly picking up right from.
the catcher, great, Rudebaker or whatever. I forgot his
But
name.
they didn't get Tom Berenger back, right?
Tom Berenger is the catcher who's old and washed up, and they make him a coach.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I should watch Major
Because
League
the
Two.
old
University
coach-
of Missouri's own Tom Berenger.
The old coach is like, he's doing a speech in the locker room, and he's like,
Frank Langia.
it's either, he's like, everybody in here is complaining. It's either a hamstring
Loja.
thing or a leg thing
Or a heart attack
And they're like,
thing.
who said heart attack? He's like, me. And he falls down. The coach has a heart attack. It's like, oh my God, it's so like heartbreaking. Goes to the hospital, Nick. You're not watching?
I'm looking up the name of that coach. I'm listening.
I'm sorry, I was
okay.
I
Anyway.
forget his name, and I love that.
Coach
actor.
goes to the hospital, and he just and the doctor's like, you can't be watching the Indians games.
Oh, it's James
because
Gannon.
you're gonna have a heart attack here. You just had a heart attack. You need to heal. But he puts on those games
He
anyway.
got to, yeah, and he's very
Little
excited when
wily
he
old
started
man.
doing well.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
like, there we go, back there we go. I forgot the line.
Man,
or
they got the
whatever.
whole
Good movie,
cast
dude.
back
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't get back.
They didn't get Dennis Haysbert back. No, they did get Dennis
Omar
Haysbert.
Epps plays Willie Mays Hayes now.
No,
they didn't get
Wesley
back.
Snipes. This is Major League One. I'm
They
sorry.
didn't get back Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Sorry, I just did the
You
first
just
one.
did it again.
You're welcome, Tim. I'll keep you on your toes, Tim.
I love it.
You can't like me
I
too
hate it,
much.
but I love it.
Major League 2. There it is.
It's a good movie, man. I'm telling
I
you.
agree.
dude.
No,
Yeah.
you know who's a big fan? Poe. Poe loves
Really?
Major League
Yeah,
movies.
I
Yes.
love it.
It's something
You're
for you to
right.
talk about when he comes
Omar
out.
Epps.
All right, cool.
Not Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Sad.
But he was still good.
Yeah.
He was great as Willie Mays Hayes.
I like Omar Epps. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, great movie. He's no Wesley Snipes.
He looks like Mike Tomlin, the Steelers coach.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to skate up.
The funny thing in Major League 2, Omar Epps and I forgot what other white guy are trying to make an action movie.
Oh, you're right.
Remember that?
I haven't
It's
seen
like,
fucking
it's
Major
like
League
White
forever.
Lightning, Black Thunder, or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Omar Epps in the movie is trying to be an action star, similar to how WWE characters try to get into movies or whatever.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
great, dude.
Man, Major League 1 was so good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
good.
I
never
challenge
seen
you.
it.
I
You never seen
challenge
Major
you to
League 1?
watch.
I think you actually
American Pie.
like it.
No?
Now I think it holds up.
Just American Pie in review. Let's do it. Lay them all out
I
there.
challenge you to watch it. It is hard to watch, man.
I just remember for the first one watching it, even as a kid, being like, man, they are all so oily. Did they not have anybody to do makeup on this movie?
They were all teenagers.
Well, they were also. It was
Stiff
also low.
Meister.
It was like a low budget film. Nobody I think expected to do anything, and then they're like, the guy fucks the pie. Put it everywhere.
Put it in.
Let me pitch you
Please do.
on the first Major League.
Okay.
Okay.
Pitch.
Pitch. Okay.
Opening pitch.
Cleveland Indians owner figures out that if their team places dead last, the league will let them move cities. So she puts together the worst team of miscreants she could totally find. And that's where hilarity ensues. And then they catch on to the plan right around, the middle of the second act and say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to screw who over. We're going to win the whole fucking
shit.
thing. Remember where he says that? Tom Berenger goes, let's
We're
win the whole fucking
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
And then Dennis Haysbert goes, yeah, come on. And it just from there they just get better. They gel as a team. They go on to win the pennant. Did they win the World Series? I don't think so.
There was a
great
moment where the Cowboys
won
were in
the
the
pennant.
playoffs, and the Cowboys were about to play, I believe, the Packers. It was the game where Des Bryant caught the ball, but they said he didn't.
I remember that.
And then 2 years later, the NFL came back and were like, "Hey,
Yeah,
he
he did
did.
catch the ball.
Our bad.
Is this similar to Hot Shots?
Real thing."
No.
No.
I mean,
No.
Charlie Sheen's in it.
No. This is not like a.
It's like a
No, this is a
slapstick
straight up good sports movie.
movie.
It's
Yeah.
a-
Oh,
It's a
really?
sports
Yeah.
comedy, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's very much like Keanu Reeves' Replacements.
Yes, I was about to ask what we
Yeah.
think about replacements.
Tony
But
Romo tweeted out,
Great fucking
let's win the whole fucking thing. He tweeted out the gif of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and they lost. It was real sad.
Oh, that's
It
too
was
bad.
sad.
Good moment, though.
Yeah,
But
great
now,
moment.
where do we come down on the
I
replacements?
love
Gene
the
Hackman.
replacements.
Great movie.
I
Keanu Reeves.
love the replacements,
Yeah,
dude.
good
Tim,
movie.
let me pitch you on the replacements. I forget what the team is, and I don't think it was an NFL team.
It's
I
made
don't
up.
think
It's
they
made
got
up.
the
It's made
license
up.
for it because they couldn't afford it. Keanu Reeves has been quarterback, never really got a shot in the league. The league goes on strike.
What's his name?
They bring in I can't remember. They bring in a bunch
It's
of
a good name.
what they call scabs to come in and play for the team. And Gene Hackman, the coach, recruits Keanu Reeves, and he goes, "Let's win the whole fucking thing."
Really?
And Spike from Trainspotting's in it. Or no, the guy that played what the fuck's his name? The lizard guy from
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like the kicker, and he's funny.
Ears.
Ears,
Rise.
Reisman, Poopins.
You're forgetting the seminal line from the movie, not seminal, the line from the movie that is the real one from Replacements. Coach, you're getting beaten on this championship game. What do they got to change in the next one? Heart. What?
Yep.
And he's just walking like, what are you talking about, Gene
I
Hackman?
don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, what's his name in the movie?
I'm gonna Colt something. Jack
No.
Colt. Jack Colt.
God, don't tell me. Google it
I'm
for
gonna
me,
Google
Nick.
it. I'm gonna
But then
Google
only tell me the first letter.
Okay.
That's the challenge here.
Yeah,
I like
Keanu
when we talk
Reeves
about old movies
in
that
the
I like.
Replacements. His name is something weird and
Don't
good.
tell me. Don't tell
Do you
me.
want a hint?
It's like such a quarterback name.
Oh my God!
First letter.
It is the most quarterback.
First
name.
letter.
S.
Shane Falco.
There it is. You fucking
Nailed it. Nailed it. Just like
That
John
is
Moxon in fucking Varsity Blues.
I don't watch Varsity
Now,
Blues.
do you think Varsity Blues?
Oh my God, you have to watch Varsity Blues.
Does
then.
that hold up?
No, but you have to watch it.
My friends would always just
Texas.
reference a fucking tan. They would
Yeah.
reference like whenever a girl. or
I don't
something.
want your life.
I don't want your
Yeah, yeah.
life. James
I don't want
Vanderbeek.
your
Yeah,
life.
James fucking Vanderbeek.
I know,
Paul
I know, I
Walker,
know.
the late great Paul Walker.
JVDB.
Yeah, the girl
Took me a
Elizabeth
while to think of
Smart. No, that doesn't
The
sound right.
letters in James
Nah.
I
Vanderbeek.
think she got
Let's-
kidnapped.
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart. Amy Smart.
And
She's in
then
it, too.
Ollie Larder was in it. Wasn't she?
That's true too. In the whipped cream bikini.
Yeah, the famous whipped cream bikini.
What a
Just
fucking
one
movie.
Word?
Is Vanderbeek one word or 3 words? I think it's 3 words.
Looking it up right now. James
think it's one
Van.
word.
JVDB?
James Can. Nope. James Can. Nope. Nope. Fucking hit the V, stupid thumbs. 3 words. No,
3
4
words.
Four
Vanderbeek.
words. Vanderbeek.
Whoa.
James Vanderbeek. 4
JVDB.
words.
James.
All capital, all separate words.
JVDB.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Wow, we learned something today.
We did.
I hope you did too, ladies and gentlemen, because this has been the Kind of Funny
Oh, we're
podcast.
talking about football movies.
Each and every. What do you want to keep talking about?
I just felt like we were
I
just
can't believe
getting
you never
going.
Remember
watched
the
Varsity
Titans,
Blues.
dude.
You gotta watch. Fuck that. Watch Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues 4 times the film. Remember the Titans.
Fuck you. No way.
Every little thing.
Dude,
There's a guy
remember
named
the Titans.
Tweeter, not Twitter. Tweeter.
Remember the Titans, dude.
This is a romp. They go to. No, this is a way better movie.
No way.
Varsity
You're a
Blues
fucking
way
liar.
better. Way
You're-
better. Way better.
Blow it out your ass.
Way
dude.
better.
Blow
Way
it
better.
out
You
your
don't have a like. I've seen them at both at least. You know what I mean?
I know that Remember the Titans is a better movie. Just Sunshine.
They got Thunderstruck
They do
in
the
Varsity
dance,
Blues.
Dude, they do have Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Remember the Titans has Hayden Panettiere.
As a child.
That's true.
yeah.
Let's move on.
She's
She's a great actress.
This has been the Kind of Funny podcast each and every week. 4 best friends gather on this table, each bringing whatever it is they want to talk about. Sometimes it's these weird rolly toys. Sometimes it's football movies. And sometimes it's Nick just not understanding.
Society.
Sometimes when we touch.
The honesty's too much. If you like that, you go to patreon.com/kindoffunny. Get every episode early. Hang out with us live. We're rolling into the post show after this. Joey Noel's coming in. I see her doing stuff. Things are happening. But if you don't want to give us any money, it's no big deal. YouTube.com/kindoffunny. Roosterteeth.com. In podcast services, it goes up for free each and every Friday. No pre or post show. And you got to take the ads.
Around
The globe.
the globe.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to the horn, around the horn. I know what's going on.
Who wants to snort a tum with me?
Jesus Christ. Will we do that on the post show? Find out now.